I don't know where to start because I just got hit with 6,000 questions.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, hey, Steve, how you going?
I was going to say this, but we didn't scare him off yet.
Yeah. Back for more punishment.
Yeah.
He said that he listened to every episode except his one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
I listened to like half an hour of the one that I was on last time, and I just hated it. There's a lot of...
That's how I feel every episode. I'm like, stop talking, Ash.
No, it's because there was a lot of silence.
You feel like there was?
A lot of throat clearing.
Yeah.
Okay. Like...
Yeah, they were early days.
Were they?
I feel like you watched a video and went, these guys have a sign now. I might go back and see if they're decent.
Yeah, I like the sign. It's awesome. It's like a proper one.
Yeah.
Does it
Unlike
still,
the rest of the studio.
Is that your real job?
Yeah.
does it still pick up the glare from the TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks, Ash.
So it's
Let's point that out to everybody.
Yeah. So if everyone can take note.
No, I was going to say, the last episode I listened to was your last episode.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were talking about doing you came out. Your comedy closet.
Yeah, I came out.
Yeah.
oh,
I feel so free.
you posted a photo.
Again, another one, even after we...
Oi,
And it had the same issue.
do you know how long it took me?
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Exactly. Do you know how long it took me to post that?
I was like, I'm not going to say
No,
anything.
I
Won't post anything ever again.
I had a long discussion with Nikita about posting that because I had the photo sitting there, and before I hit post, I stopped myself and I looked at it. And
Eyebrows check.
And I went, I've got no fucking eyebrows again.
I can't believe... I didn't mean to make you self-conscious about this.
You do have eyebrows, though. That's good.
Oh yeah, I do. That's what I mean. I went and looked in the mirror.
Why
And
don't you wear
I'm
a
like,
hat?
they're pretty dark.
Can you wear a hat when you do it? Like when you do stand up, can you wear a hat?
Yeah, like you can.
It's stage lighting.
No, the photo looked really weird because I've never seen you. I've never seen you. I don't want to make yourself conscious, but I've never seen you without a hat. And I was like, who the hell is this guy?
I'm retiring.
No, it looks
Too
good.
much judgment.
But where was your big gig at that you told people about?
That Sunny Coast laughable comp.
Oh, you went to Sunny Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was this the grand final?
This is
that was a separate one. So that's this week.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, you've done it?
No,
it's coming up.
No, coming up this Friday.
Did anyone come and see you?
No.
Did you want them
I didn't
to?
know.
Is the
No,
question?
that's the thing. A couple of people hit me up and I'm like, oh, nah, it's all good. It's not worth the drive. I don't,
How long did you have?
like on stage.
Yeah.
It was just 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's worth the drive.
But we got there and I was standing out the front with the other 6 guys that were on, and we were just looking at like 3 people as the crowd, and we're like, fuck. And a couple of them lived up there, so they started on their phones, and I'm like, there's no point in me fucking going, hey, do you reckon you could drive 2 hours in fucking half an hour? Yeah.
You should have like pushed it more before.
I don't really want people to come watch me yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my parents don't know I do it.
Oh, shit.
Serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they have
Everyone
social
else
media.
does. Everyone else does.
Are they not on
don't have
Instagram?
social- No. I don't know if they Google me, but I've made everything very private because I'm a school teacher now. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Oh,
wanna
fuck.
get-
You'd have so much material that you can't use. Or you do use it and you just sort of...
I don't know. I don't really do stories about me life.
just make shit up.
Yeah,
That's what podcasting is for.
No, if you see me, you'll be like, oh, that's a bit weird.
He's a boring guy.
I'm not like, oh, I'm a school teacher. Here's some jokes.
Steve's super into Hitler.
But it's funny because I haven't seen you on stage.
Yeah, I know.
And I know people that like know you now, so that's weird.
Oh.
That is weird.
Yeah. Like,
It's super annoying that these 2 comedians just put up still photos.
Why?
What do you mean?
oh, you're on videos. Because
Yeah.
he won't tell you a joke.
But you don't see, like, even
Exactly.
professional comedians
Still-
don't put up videos of, like, really...
No, they usually do crowd work.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not going to use.
Yeah,
I
talking,
get I get why you can't, because like if you've only got a limited amount of material, you don't
I
want to
blow it all on Instagram
come watch this same joke.
for 6 likes.
Yeah, there used to be a guy in Brisbane that used to do it from his garage. Or his shed, sorry. And he used to film it live for Facebook. Like, it would be live and he'd I think he kept it up.
With an audience.
Kind of, yeah. Whoever showed
He's my
up,
cats.
it was usually the people performing that night, and it was good to do because it was so weird.
Yeah, right.
Standing in front of a camera and people just a phone camera.
Was that before the whole COVID thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
He was the one guy ready for it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's coming,
So,
guys. It's
Coming.
coming. Trust me.
Everyone just keep hanging out in my shed. A big thing's coming.
Oh, speaking of COVID.
Oh, here we go.
So at swimming today, so our swimming school is super multicultural. It's like we're the only white kids.
That's so multicultural.
I feel like I'm a victim.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a new kid in our class. There's a new kid in our class, and his name's Wuhan. I was like, I've never heard a kid named Wuhan. I think he was Indian.
Yeah, right.
I was like, that's super unfortunate for you and your kid.
I was
But his kid
Wait,
was
how
like
old
2
was he?
as well. So I was like, you kind of named your kid that
yeah.
at the start of the thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it was like a month before or something,
Yeah.
and they've just gone fuck.
Fuck, too late.
I was actually driving out. Where was it? It was like out past Calbar. So like, I don't even know where that's near, but that's my
Yeah,
destination.
Maps doesn't know where that is.
Yeah. And I drove past this random park, and there was nothing in it except a swing set, but it was called like the Adolf something park, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was like, you shouldn't be able to name a park that.
Adolf.
Yeah. But it was like Adolf Smith or something. Like it was, the last name was something super.
His mustache is like full except for the middle bit.
Do you think there's any like famous people who's named Adolf, but like for positive things, and they just get overshadowed? And
I've never heard of
meet
it.
Adolfs anymore.
But Adolf isn't like the bad part, it's the Hitler, right? Because we all refer to him as Hitler.
but I think if you, but
Well,
I think it's still.
He still has a direct family line with the last name Hitler, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think they changed the name?
They should have. Yeah.
Didn't you guys change your name?
Us? Yeah, we did. Oh, well, our name's made up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't every name made up?
Used to be. Yeah.
But why did you change your name? If you don't
Oh,
mind me asking.
not me. Like, it was
Who's you guys?
my family.
Well, it all started with Uncle Jeffrey.
Yeah, it used to be Epstein. Now it's Epstein. Nah. No, it was like my dad's stepdad. It's super confusing, my family line. My dad's stepdad, who I know as my granddad, but he's not. His last name was Jansen, so my great something. His name was last name was Jansen, but he escaped on a fucking German ship to escape the war or to join the war, one of them. It's probably a super important detail, I don't know, but he changed his last name to something German sounding so he could blend in.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Survive. Not just for fun.
Little survival thing. Imagine living the days we had to survive.
Yeah,
Like-
it'd be pretty hectic.
Better change
I'd be
my identity.
Don't really have to go find food.
I feel like I'd be half decent at that.
You think?
Yeah.
No way. Did you apply for a loan?
What?
What?
A loan?
A loan for what?
You told
That
me
was-
about it. That is happening in Tasmania. Wait.
Whoa,
What
that
are
was
they talking
super
about?
random.
Weren't we talking about like hunting animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you apply for that loan?
Not loan. A loan.
Did you?
Oh, Alone,
Yeah.
the TV show.
Yeah.
Right. Not alone as in went to the bank and asked for money. Well, I'm super. Okay. No, I didn't.
Please use your pronunciation.
Because
If I said alone and he said, oh, a loan.
Hey, you got to space your words out. Did you apply for a loan? Yeah.
no,
What are
I
we talking
didn't. Because there's the whole other portion of that I wouldn't be able to do. Because, like, you know how I like to keep my hands moist and stuff like that.
Oh my god!
Go one day without jacking off.
Yeah.
Wait, you
I
have to
hate-
keep your hands moist.
Yeah.
Can you spit on them?
Nah, can't be spit. It has to be clean water.
You know what? They'd sell that on TV.
What do you mean?
It would be like in the ads. It's like, this man can't have dry hands.
And this man.
But if it's in
Special
Tassie, it's pretty
moisturiser.
moist down there.
Yeah, but still, I hate camping. Like, we went to the beach this morning and
High
I just,
humidity.
I hated, like, you know when you wash your feet and then you still walk and you get
laughing
more
at?
sand?
I was just picturing you like there's a bear attack and you're running around the background going, my hands are dry, my hands are dry.
Yeah, you were complaining about the simplest things and wanting to be on a survival show.
No, Adrian said I wanted to do it.
No, don't. No.
All I said was I think I could kill animals.
Okay.
Under survival. Could you? Would you be worried about, like, wait, was it you that said you have a thing about, like, textures and things that how they feel?
Yeah.
Right, like,
Dead animals isn't one of them though.
Nah.
no?
I feel like I could do it. Because, like,
I can't scale a fish. Like, I got no hope.
As in,
Yeah.
like don't want.
Well,
to.
yeah, we went through that, didn't we, as well, where I can't touch fish. Nikita
Yeah.
called me a bitch.
On the
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
wait, isn't on? How are you going to survive on a loan if alone?
Stop saying alone.
How much was the loan?
If you can't scale a fish, isn't that like all that they eat pretty much?
Well, hopefully I don't go to like a coastal destination.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
you could just face your fears though.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're starving, if they let you starve,
That'd be so
You'll have to
lame.
do it.
Like every episode they're just focusing on like people like really living, and then they get to me, they're like James has spent 6 days
sitting
James
there
has
in the
spent 6
corner.
days trying to scale this fish.
It's off by the time he got all the scales off.
You guys are like, you're 6 days in, no one's had a sip of water, and you find a little water hole, and you're like, we can ration this, and you just dunk your hands, and you're like, thank fuck.
Yeah, okay.
You don't understand. My hands were dry.
Maybe I won't be any good.
What is it? Is this like? Are you getting voted off? Is it a group thing? I mean, it's called Alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's individual. So it's like people that go off to an island. I think in the first 3 seasons in Alaska or somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
It's
And,
like Naked and Alone, but without the naked.
Yeah, without
Naked
the
and
naked.
Afraid.
Or Naked and Afraid, yeah.
Without the naked. But in Naked and Afraid, there's film crew, right?
yeah.
they got
Yeah, in this, you have to
This
film
one,
yourself.
everything's on
I just give you the cameras and teach you how to use it.
Because they do that in Naked and Afraid, but only at night time. You got to like, they have a GoPro set up, but they give you like a video diary that you got to.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't do it actually.
Yeah?
Because like even taking the rubbish from the front door to the bin, I shit my pants.
Too many
toads.
Oh,
you're scared of toads.
Scared of toads. I'm scared of the dark. Like sometimes Nikita.
Who's not?
Sometimes when I have gigs and I come down the road and I can see Nikita's left the backyard fairy lights on, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to go in the backyard in the dark, turn that off, and then run inside before something catches me.
Do you have to turn them on?
I could leave them on, I guess, but
I see you're running out there like, Clown's going
Power's
to eat me,
not
Clown's
cheap.
going to eat me, Clown's going to eat me.
You're like,
Oh wow.
I'm going to run an extension lead tomorrow.
yeah, okay. I'm not gonna.
No?
I'm not gonna do Alone.
Why not? I think I would like to try.
How do you audition?
I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
like
don't
you
know
send in an audition tape. Like,
James is sprinting across his lawn at night time.
pick me, pick me, pick me.
There could have been toads in that grass.
Toads are pretty bad.
Are there toads in
Risk
Tasmania?
taken. Probably.
Ah, it'd be too
Maybe.
cold. Aren't they like a warmer climate?
Yeah, maybe. I
Like
don't
a
know.
Queensland thing?
I don't know. They're fucking gross though.
Yeah. It's so harmless. You know how to catch toads like so easily? You know, like trying to catch a toad with a bag or whatever, and they just jump away from you, and they're like, you have to shine a light straight in their eyes, and they freeze, and they just don't move, and you just pick them straight up.
That's what you do with kangaroo shooting as well. You like shine a spotlight
Oh,
and they
yeah.
just stare at the spotlight.
True.
Nice.
Is that why the police always shine the torch in your eyes when they're approaching?
Freeze.
Although I do remember talking about cops shining lights in your eyes. I don't think I said this last time, but a mutual friend of Adrian's and mine, Dave, we used to.
He must have come on too.
I used to deliver pizzas for Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
and it was at the bottom of his building,
Okay.
Pizza Hut. So after work, I would like jump up and hang out with him, and we started doing late night chin ups at the playground. Yeah, well, there was no kids there.
And I think
but
you were younger then too, though, right? It's not like
oh
you're
yeah,
going to do it now.
early 20s. I would have still done it now. Why not?
Yeah, okay.
But
What are we all looking at?
How many you got?
Everyone's looking up.
What are you doing?
Chin up, all right.
oh
All right.
no, that'll come off.
Are you tripping? Because I saw you catch like an imaginary bug before or something, and now
Oh,
you're
no,
just
that was a bit of glass. I just flicked it on the floor.
How is that better? Also, we walk
tapes.
around barefoot.
Anyway, sorry. You were doing chin ups with your mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing chin ups. Yeah, you're supposed to exercise, but
You wouldn't know anything about that.
but there was cops driving up and down the street.
Just
Next-
patrolling or
Yeah,
something.
well, it looked like they were looking for someone. Yeah, they were looking for someone.
I don't want to jump to
but
assumptions.
Dave has long hair.
Yeah.
And he had long hair at the time. And the cops spotted us. Must have looked weird. But he had long hair and they were looking for a girl. So they came up to us thinking that he was a girl.
He did that thing where he's like turning around.
Yeah, they came up shining their torches and they were like, you got, we're like, yeah, we just do late night exercise here. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah. We're just looking for,
Not you.
I think he said a young girl around here if you.
It looks
know,
just
could
like
see
you.
her.
What do you identify as?
When he went to before that.
It was before that, actually. But, yeah, we thought it was pretty funny that he got mistaken for a little lady. I hope they found her. I don't know. If
You
she's
think that was
good or
just
not.
like an excuse that they made up on the spot?
Well, no, they will. I don't think that they would have set up a van driving up and down and people with torches,
Right.
cops with torches going around on the beach and stuff.
It's like
and then they
multiple,
spotted
not just
us.
one set of cops.
Yeah,
That like,
yeah. It wasn't one. Watch this, mate.
How can you?
I'm gonna call this guy a bitch.
How can you like? That would just itch at my curiosity, like to want to know what happened, or like.
Yeah.
Oh, there was more sets to do, so
We're not finished yet.
Gains. I remember, like, when I first got my license, it was probably like a month after I got my license. My dad used to have this like white van, and I was driving that to my job, and all of a sudden this cop starts following me, and they put their sirens on, and actually no, they didn't put their sirens on. I pulled into a servo because you know how you get fucking weird when cops are chasing you. Like not even.
Why are they chasing
like,
you?
Like just behind you.
I don't know that
Yeah.
feeling.
You feel like you're in trouble
Yeah,
for
yeah.
no reason.
So I
Yeah.
pulled into a servo in Beenleigh, just like I didn't need anything, but I wanted them to stop following me. But they followed me in, and then they like parked behind my van and put their lights on, and I'm like, "What the fuck have I done?"
Was it? You say it was a white van?
Yeah. So then they come to the window and they're like, can we see your license and shit? But it was in the glove box. So I've reached over and they've panicked and they're like,
fuck.
yeah. And they're like, oh, you can't reach over. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Freezing. Shine a light.
Anyway.
My hands are dry.
That's why I pulled in.
Anyway.
Do you have any water?
They were asking me all these questions and stuff. And then they're like, can you get out and lift your shirt up? And I was like, this is super weird. But I did it for
And
them
take
because
your pants off.
I was so scared. And they're like, oh, okay, you're not who we're looking for. And then they're like, there's a white van, like, matching this description going around Beenleigh at the moment, stealing stuff. But the guy driving has a big rib tattoo or something. And
How do they know that?
I love how.
Well, he must be, like, topless or something. I don't know.
I love how you left out the fact
Oh.
your van had free candy written on it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did at one point.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Just
Was that
asking
you
for
that did
trouble.
it?
It's better than paying for it. Hey, nah,
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe it was the kids.
What do
at
you
school.
mean?
Someone did it.
Someone did
Oh,
what?
did someone like write
But,
it
yeah,
on? I
on
thought it
the-
was a sticker or something.
No, it was just masking tape. Like someone spelled out
That's
over the
seedy.
whole back window, like free candy.
Why did you leave it there?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
I found the
you
humour
had
in
a
it.
car that had Team Penis written
Yeah,
on
that's all right.
it. And you left that on there.
I put that on there. What do you mean I left that on there?
I thought someone else did.
Team penis. What, you're for penis or you have penis? Like,
No,
I don't understand the
this is
team.
that I'm part of. Would you rather be called a pussy?
That's like my argument with having Playboy seat covers. I thought that was like,
Yeah, I'd take that as
Didn't people think that you were
you
a girl
love dick.
then?
It's all right.
yeah, but they were only.
I'm comfortable
I've
with
been
who
through
I
this
am.
before, but they were the only like blue seat covers I could find. And I was like,
So they had to be
Playboy.
blue.
And I was like, fucking. Yeah. Because the interior of my car was all blue. I was like, I got to get blue.
Oh, okay.
And then people were like, why do chicks have Playboy, not
Yeah.
dudes? I'm like, ah.
You don't see that very much anymore, Playboy.
No, you don't, do you?
I got to play with them.
Unless they're in their like
In the truck.
their mid 30s.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You only see all the chicks coming out now that Hugh Hefner's dead, saying like he raped him and stuff.
Oh, it's too late now.
How?
Yeah.
What do you mean how?
Oh, like back in the day when he could walk.
Did he
and
drug
shit.
them or make
Yeah,
them do it?
apparently he drugged a few of them and stuff.
Do you think they knew?
Why would he need to? I don't understand. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's
a
just
power move, I guess. I don't know.
that's straight up like just money hunting. I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would they-
why would they need to?
Why
Yeah.
wait for when he's dead? Like,
Like Bill Cosby, I get it. It's not
Why?
like an attractive dude.
What?
did
he
you say
was
he is an
super
attractive dude? Oh, right.
Slip and Mickey.
But he was super famous.
Yeah, that's
And I
it.
think
like,
that's
when
what
you-
he was into, though.
I suppose
What?
when you have it all, it's like, what's the next thing?
Yeah. Something
For the
that was into-
escalation.
That's where I'm at.
What?
You're
Nothing.
super famous. What else do I do?
I need another drink.
Let's go
Does anyone need another
alone.
drink?
Yeah, I'll get
Let's
one.
go on alone.
Yeah.
Actually, so we've been watching
I'm a
it.
team Dick and Candyman over here.
The season we're watching, it's called Alone. I think it's season 3,
Yeah.
but it's a pair. I was like, it's not Alone anymore,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wankers.
All right, they're alone.
Together.
I said yes, please.
Do you want? It's probably not cold yet. Can't speak.
What are they?
Raspberry,
raspberry
fruity beer
beers.
flavor that
Oh,
you wanted to. Is that the one that you said was? They said was good.
they said it's good.
Okay. So there's 4, so we can.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can do it at the same time.
Let's get crazy.
This is going to be
Amazing.
awesome.
Is it cold yet? Yeah, put it back. Because it was. Were they in the fridge when you got them?
Yeah,
No, they weren't.
Yeah, this is just on the shelf. I looked. Wait, where did you go? I guess.
just
Down
like the
Memphis?
local one down there at the corner shop.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Holy.
Oh my god, what is that?
That's a good one.
It's a Dolly Guinness. Wait, so on the way here, right?
I'm trying to.
Makes
Well,
the
let's
top
see the
look
front.
so
Oh,
small.
what is extra stout?
It's just like a regular stout, but it's got extra in it. Nah, I don't know.
Because I was like looking, I was like, I've never seen red on the
It's-
front of the Guinness before.
It's the way it's brewed, I think. But like, so you know how you guys think it's super weird that I put my possessions on the passenger seat while I'm
Yes.
driving?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Oh, he
You
doesn't,
find
he
that
doesn't
weird?
know about this.
I do
Oh
that.
yeah,
Huh?
Okay, explain
Like
it.
what?
You explain it because it's.
Wait.
Like-
No, I put stuff on the passenger seat too.
So when you're
I thought you
driving-
said you hold it and put it in your lap.
yeah. You said you don't use your passenger seat. You said you put it in your lap. Because I was like,
Oh, yeah.
why don't you put it in your passenger seat? And you're like, what if I turn a corner?
Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, so that's what you thought was weird. So I've thrown all this on the passenger seat, right?
Like a normal person.
Okay, yeah.
Normal person. But I'm driving like this with my arm over it. I remember there was some aspect that you guys thought was weird.
Yeah,
it
you
must
put it
have
in your
been,
lap.
yeah, because I didn't want it to like go everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, it kept this one drink was triggering the seatbelt alarm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I didn't know what it was, so I pulled over in my street and I'm like shutting all the doors and slamming the boot and shit.
But isn't the light a seatbelt light?
Well, because it's my wife's car and the steering wheel's super low,
you can't
it was
see it.
blocking out the little seatbelt symbol, and I didn't know what it was, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, the car's fucked.
Yeah.
And so I turned the car off and on, and then it stopped. And as I drove, because when you drive, the force like makes everything a little bit heavier, and then it started going again. So I like, drove here with the fucking beeper on.
Oh, God.
And as I was about to hop out, I saw I like turned my head on a different angle, and I could see the seatbelt sign. I was like, I totally set that off.
Yeah.
You know, if you hadn't seen that, you came in and drank it, and then the car would have been miraculously
Yeah.
fixed on the way home.
And then I go to a mechanic and spend thousands of dollars. Just need indicator fluid, you're good.
We had a similar thing today, and I felt like the biggest idiot because we went down to Currumbin and we went for a swim and shit at the beach, and then like getting the kids back in the car was just the biggest headache. They was kicking and screaming and shit. Finally, get them back in the car and we're driving, and I see like the door open fucking symbols up, and I'm like, somebody's door's shut, so we're all opening and shutting our
Doors
doors.
open.
We're all opening and shutting our doors as we're driving.
At the same time.
And I'm like, it's still on. And I'm like, it's the fucking boot. So I pull over and Nikita jumps out, opens the boot and shuts it. But obviously her door's still open where she...
You're like, that's
so
still
she
on.
so she shut the boot and
Even
I started
harder.
flipping out. And I'm like, it's still fucking on. And I'm like, and I start opening my door, like slamming it. And I'm like, must be a sensor or some shit. And she just looks at me and she's like, my door's open, dickhead. And I'm like, oh, I'm sick.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I felt like the biggest
I
fucking idiot.
deactivated your one.
Yeah. But yeah, that happens to me heaps too. Like if I go and buy a milk or something, I put it on
Yeah.
the seat and
You
it
don't like
starts
milk?
beeping. The rest of my family
Oh.
does. I don't come home and go, nobody's
I
drinking
thought you
milk.
meant if I go and buy a milk. Like you went and
Well,
bought
I
like
have
a
to
little.
buy it.
Huh?
I have to buy it.
No, but like, okay, don't worry.
You can just clip the thing in and it won't do the noise.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so much effort though.
I do that because sometimes I have to take like both the dogs to the vet to get the shots and stuff. And they're they're about 9 kilos each, but enough to weigh a baby, I guess. So it triggers the seatbelt thing. So I got to like stretch the seatbelt around them to like.
Why do you have to put it
in.
around them? Just clip it in.
Well, not around them, but like around them away, so I can just clip it in. But yes, fucking technology, man, so
no,
annoying.
it's
I hate
fucked, eh?
technology. I wish
Yeah,
it would just
it
stop.
should understand a
Bullshit.
small, then it wouldn't beat.
Yeah.
at
That's the
wrong
dog's
terrible.
ass.
But talking about the dogs in the car, I really get anxious when I see someone with a dog in their lap,
Yeah,
if they're driving or if they're the passenger.
How was that thing?
Because if you hit something, that dog's going to fly up, the airbag's going to hit the dog back in your face.
That's not even what I
That's so
just
true.
thought about.
I had
That's
that
more-
thought today because I parked my car out on the road because we're doing like an open home, and I had to bring my car back in. So my 2-year-old came out, or my 3-year-old now, he came out with me and he sat in my lap. So I like put the seatbelt around us and like just did a U-turn and then back into the driveway. I'm like, fuck, if I hit something and the airbag goes off, it's gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
Probably hurt him more.
Oh, yeah, him too.
I remember driving Uber and people would be a bit dodgy. There was this one guy that came in with like a toddler, and he sat in the back seat, I think, and he put the seatbelt on over him and the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, this isn't safe. I don't have a baby seat or anything, which I shouldn't have driven him.
Yeah.
But I thought if I hit something, his whole weight is going to go into that kid. It's going to like slice the kid in half.
Apparently, taxis, you can, if you have like a baby who requires a baby seat, you can still hop in a taxi and hold the baby.
Really?
Is that legal?
Apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
And I thought about
I
like
didn't know
buses and shit. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but if a bus hits something, it keeps going. It doesn't stop or jerk that hard.
Yeah, I suppose the bus is going to win. Haven't you seen Speed?
Keeps on rolling.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, the kids love jumping on the back of my ute, just parked there.
Yeah.
And like playing in the tray. And I was saying to Nikita, I'm like, oh, fuck, they would have loved it. Like when my family had the farm, because like I'd be on the back of the ute and they'd be driving like down a dirt road at 100 k's an hour. And my cousins used to think it was fucking hilarious to like stomp the brakes and shit. And I'm just like in the tray.
Jeez.
And like the whole game was to try and make me fall over in the tray. But I'm like, I could have fucking
Fallen out of
my
it.
head.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
That's fucked up because I saw a video of the cops arrested the guy.
Yeah.
They put him in the back of the paddy wagon.
yeah.
So they did the thing where they sped up and slammed the brakes on.
Just to fuck with him.
Yeah. So they were doing that and they slammed the brakes on and he somehow he turned towards the front because they slammed their brakes on and he hit his head. He hit his head on just behind where the cops are sitting and it completely paralyzed him.
True.
Yeah, it was so fucking.
That's like that video you showed me.
The train?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one? So the cops arrested this chick. They pulled her over. It was like a DUI or some shit. They took her out of the car, put her in the cop car, but the cop car had stopped on the train tracks, like in a crossover.
Oh, shit.
And they're searching her car and shit, and she's just in the cop car alone. Next minute, this train's coming, and there was another cop in the car with her, I think. So he hops out of the car and walks off because the train's coming, and it just fucking nails this car and like almost killed her. She was like critical.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. Do you reckon she would should get a payout or something for that, wouldn't she?
100%.
Depending on the crime she committed?
Apparently, it was
No.
just it was a road
Depending
rage.
on the crime.
No, it was
Really?
like
It's depending on the negligence.
So she could have literally murdered someone and then got a payout.
Yep,
probably
for sure.
But they still had to go to jail for murder.
But they'd still
Yes.
like run her through a trial.
They
I
don't go,
guess.
how about we don't pay you?
I'm
Compromise.
going to unlock this door and whether you get out or not.
Let's pretend. Let's call it even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like you watch the video, and it's like, are you serious? Like,
Was
the
she
cop's like,
screaming? Did she know?
I think so. Can you find it?
I couldn't. I probably
Yeah,
could.
it was on the news and shit.
Me.
Like
But
recently?
like,
So many fucked up things.
oh, it was
Like when cops forget to choose the right side and instead of a taser, they grab the
yeah,
real gun.
like that chick. There was that female cop, and she's like, tase him. She pulls a gun out and just fucking blows him up, and then he sort of drives off as it happens. It was famous like in the whole cop killing everyone.
Is this in
movement.
US?
Yeah, it's always the US.
I think
we
in
even have guns
Australia-
here.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we
We do.
guess- We do. New Zealand doesn't. But there was
I
a
think the
case
UK doesn't
where
either.
UK.
No.
Oh,
Nah.
they have the sticks.
They just have torches. We just blind the criminals.
Just go blind them and then hit them with a stick.
It's been proven. But there was a case where this dude, or I think this cop lady was trying to arrest this guy. He was a psycho. So he actually beat the shit out of her. And then he ran off, got into his car. She ran after him, and then she shot him in the head.
Yeah.
And she killed him. And then she was at fault.
Because
Like, it
she wasn't in
yeah,
danger anymore.
Exactly.
Because
If
he
he
was
was hitting
It
her,
was
she
like
shot him, that'd be
revenge.
fine. But like running after someone. But you think like that
That-
next 5 minutes, you're insane. You
Yeah.
kill this person.
Adrenaline
You don't wanna do
and,
it.
like-
Yeah.
And like, what's he gonna do to the next person?
That's
You
not the
could argue
point.
that.
But
as
you
well.
can't. Yeah, I suppose you can't.
But
prove
yeah,
that.
in a courtroom, it's like, well, why did you run after him or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah.
They would
'Cause-
say.
yeah.
you could twist it anyway to make anyone guilty in that situation. But
Yeah.
I'm
Depends on-
just not going to be a cop.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be any
It's a
of
tough
the
job.
emergencies.
And so many
yeah.
people hate you so much.
You'd have to be a psychopath to want to be
Yeah,
a
well,
cop.
most people don't.
I know that,
mind
but, like-
cops, but at the extreme levels, yeah, it's the worst.
But you think about all the worst things you'll ever see in life. A cop is the person who will see those things.
Most
so
of those things, yeah.
So it's like, well, I want to do that.
But think,
Like, I wouldn't want to do that.
yeah. Like I know, like you said, that most people don't hate you, but enough of a percentage do that I think that you have to worry about everybody hating you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why when people are like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
when cops are like, all right, you know, don't put your hands in your pockets or
Yeah.
whatever. So, I'm not going to do anything. Oh, okay.
It's so
Sorry, I
sketchy.
thought you might.
Yeah, I don't know if you're not going to do anything.
Mm.
You don't know me.
Yeah.
I hate getting pulled over by the cops just for like. Well, I don't really. It's rare that I get pulled over, but
That's
like,
right, I don't
I hate
remember the last time I got
breathalyzers
pulled
because
over.
I always feel like I need to explain myself before they even breathalyze me. Like, oh no, I'm definitely not drunk, and then like I'm not, but I just feel guilty.
Yeah.
Mm.
The
It's
only,
like
the
this.
only cop video I can find is that the taser one with his backpack
Really?
that you sent me.
Oh no, just like you. It's on YouTube. It was
Oh,
like
is
it
it?
was on like the news channels and shit.
What would I fucking type?
Just
I
type
don't
in
know.
cops lady train. And it'll
Oh,
pop
that'll
up.
do it. Hit the main word.
First search is Pornhub.
That was the other one I sent him.
CEO, and then it goes
Lady
cop
train.
Pornhub.
Oh yeah, fuck, right there. All right,
You got a screen record on.
everyone ready for the ad?
Is that the best
Fucking
we can
ads,
hope for?
Oh, that's it.
Instead,
You guys
I
are
think
giving him
you're
shit for having
wonderful.
not premium.
Yeah, we'll get there one day.
Hey, we're only getting 3 views a week.
Yeah, we just need a
can't
couple,
afford
couple
premium
more
yet.
sponsors. Do you want to
I've got
sponsor?
premium.
Virgin's
It's
premium.
premium.
Yeah.
No,
Is this
that's,
it?
Yeah.
Oh, Law and Crime.
They're
I
like,
this
there's a
channel.
train coming.
I didn't see this view.
Oh my god, there's a train coming.
So she's in that car.
Move your car!
Oh,
She's in the cop car.
Stay back!
Yeah, because I saw a. Yeah, I saw that view.
Yeah, this guy's
Yeah.
just like, I'm just gonna get out of the way.
Can you open the door, dickhead?
He's running away from it.
He had time.
Oh,
Oh, maybe he didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
If
eh?
he didn't
No,
hesitate.
that's
That's a train.
But here, you can hear the train fucking.
oh my god,
Oh, that's a car. So that cop should have kept walking, opened the door as he walked past, and he would have been fine.
Stay back!
Is there,
oh man, that's
hectic.
is there a dash cam of the actual car that got hit?
nah, I don't know.
I think that's it. I think we just watched it twice.
Yeah.
Of that actual car? I don't know. I
Oh, do
couldn't
you
tell
click
which car it
auto play
was.
next video? That annoys me.
Jesus. But yeah, she survived. She was like,
Was she fucked up?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like that'll affect the rest of her life. She'll never go on a train again.
or a cop car.
She won't get all that.
She's got no choice.
There was another one I sent you guys, and it was they were chasing this guy on a dirt bike, and he jumps off and he's running, and they chase after him and they shoot him with a taser, and they shoot his backpack, but he had a can of fuel in there, and it just explodes, and the guy
Is
just
that what
catches
happened? I
fire
didn't
and
know
he's
that-
running around like just rolling on the ground.
I didn't know what
I didn't know
happened
that.
either until he explained it to me.
Because all that you see is him run out from the fence.
I thought he must have had a bomb or something.
Yeah.
And
I'd
he's
read the comments. I'm like, tasers don't need that.
like, yeah, right.
If so, I'm getting one. It's just
It's-
an Elon
it's a
Musk
new-
taser, not a flamethrower.
This is not a flamethrower. But that's not the cop's fault though that he had something
Fuel,
explosive in his
No,
backpack.
no. He was just trying to do his job.
That's hard though, like trying to explain yourself.
But they,
Yeah.
they,
Why'd you
they
send him
actually
on fire?
handled it well. It was funny because they put him out with the fire extinguisher.
Well, originally it looked like
And
the
then-
dude just backed away from him, but he went to get. Like,
Yeah, he
yeah.
ran off. I'm like, whoa. And then he just run, and he obviously has a fire extinguisher in his car, and he puts him out, and then the other cops are like, get on the floor.
He was already on it.
He gets burnt to a crisp.
He did the thing where like he's on fire, so he did the stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah,
he was
he's still
doing
rolling
that,
'cause
and the
he's
dude's get on the floor, and he's like already on the floor, rolling around.
I can't pull over.
Stop rolling!
Can't pull over any farther.
But like when, you know all those crazy cop videos, like when they run someone over that has a knife or whatever, they'll like hit him, the knife will go flying, and he'll be like broken, and he's like trying to like move, and they're like, "Don't move, we'll shoot
Yeah,
you,"
yeah.
you know? It's like
I'm sore,
dude's
mate.
like dying.
Well, there's the brutal ones where they just like put 10 bullets in him, and he's just bleeding out, and then they roll
they
him over,
still-
cuff him,
yeah.
fucking put him in the
Still,
position.
yeah.
It's like that's what they're trained to do, I guess. But
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, it's getting pretty dark, isn't it?
Nah,
It's been dark.
he was so quiet.
Make a joke.
Hey,
You guys, the
He was so
comedians.
quiet.
I said I was tired.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
No, and plus I was searching for that video for 6 hours.
Ah,
Which I couldn't
Yeah.
Found
find.
it. It was worth it.
it's worth it.
It's so worth
I like
it.
this channel.
Hilarious. Look at that ad right there. That's a good
Which
ad.
one?
Hilarious t-shirt fails and then a chickens with big boobs.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
That's why
Did you guys
get
see
premium.
this fucking... Get premium?
Can't you
I'm
get
not a
ad
millionaire.
blocker? Can you not get ad block on Chrome?
You can.
I don't know, can you?
I've noticed.
Yes, you can.
Adrian's my IT guy.
You can.
Well, I've noticed I can, for some reason, minimize YouTube on my phone now. Like minimize screen. I didn't know.
Is it
if that's a new
premium?
thing. No, it's not premium though.
That's a premium feature, but I don't know if since they did that thing where they're charging more for some.
So I open up just any
Oh, it's
video.
not premium.
Top suggested
Oh, he
video.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know.
This guy basketball fails. So if I just go like that, that's not going to do it. How embarrassing!
You got to play it first.
Oh really?
He was
Oh yeah.
playing.
Okay, so play. Oh fuck! It's not doing it.
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
Try
Maybe
to
it's-
do that and then swipe down from the right and then press play on the media play.
Yeah.
Oh okay. So
That's
play
how
the
it
video.
That's how I used to be able to do on mine.
It plays, but anyway, maybe it's like it does it when I'm watching like live videos, like podcasts and shit, like live streaming. So maybe it just does it for them channels.
Pornhub does it.
Did you find that out the hard way?
Oh, a call. Sorry, just swipe up.
My hand's already moist.
What's that in the background? Nothing.
Nothing.
It's like I just watch porn in the background while I'm doing work.
Yeah.
Who background watches porn?
Keeps me motivated.
It's such a useless feature. Eh? Minimize your Pornhub screen.
Yeah. It is.
I'm trying to think of why.
But I guess if you got to send a text or something while you're like in the middle, like if
You can't just wait.
What if it's that important?
Yeah, true.
What if you've just started?
if it's that important?
What if you've just lit the candles?
Have you ever watched?
How do you branch off from there? Any sentence that starts off
No,
that
it's
is
the
so
same.
awkward.
It's about porn. Have you ever watched a porno and then did the deed and then kept watching the porn?
Yeah, sometimes you just skip to the end just to see how it ends. Because you never know, eh?
No,
Someone could get donkey punched.
no.
What? So you've finished and you just
Keep
I'm asking
watching
you.
it? No, I don't.
You guys. Okay.
No.
I don't want
I don't think I do either. But although, have you ever? Okay, this is so awkward. I'm sorry. But you're watching porn and you finish with your moist hand,
Hey, you're like, this is already awkward. Let me make it more awkward.
and then once you're done, and then you scroll a little bit again, and you find a better one.
No.
That pisses me off. It's like buying something on eBay and then they show you a better
Yeah.
deal.
You got ripped off. This is
Anyway.
wish of Pornhub.
yeah. No, that doesn't happen for me.
Although I did try to do like Pornhub Premium once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Didn't they give it away for free for ages?
Wait,
was I telling
no.
you
You can
guys?
pay for porn?
I wanted
Yeah.
to support these people.
Yeah.
These young women.
So I did, I think, a 7-day free trial.
So you didn't pay for premium.
Well, I gave my credit card details,
Okay.
but
That's
a
always
couple
risky.
days later,
Have you got a landline as well?
Yeah, my internet goes.
Drive a Toyota Corona.
What was I talking about?
You paid for premium.
Yeah, and then a couple days later, I get like I don't know, $5 out of my bank account. I was like, oh, they must have taken a fee or something.
$1 a minute.
20 minutes later, I don't know, $20 comes out. And I'm like, oh fuck, they charged me for the whole month. And then like $280 comes out.
Yeah, I got it. I know.
And then I was like, fuck. I'm like trying to cancel
Yeah.
it. And I'm on the chat. I was on the chat probably
Well, that's still like
2
cling,
hours.
cling, cling.
You're in a
2
video.
hours
You're in a
of my
video chat.
Pornhub minute.
Have you read through
minimized.
video chats?
Why would your first move not just be
Switch to
cancel your
Steam.
card?
Well, I just thought it was like we won't charge you up until 7 days later. And then when like $5 came through, I was like, oh, I think they just like
Straight away, was
you know
it?
how sometimes they take $1
Yeah,
to
yeah,
confirm
to
your bank
verify
account?
your
Yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe it's that. And then it's like, oh no, they charged me for the month. Oh no, they charged me for 10 years.
I have so many questions.
Steve's on live chat. He's like, "Hey, I'm just inquiring
Stop,
about the money
stop.
taken out of my bank account." They're like, "Did you know there's hot milfs in your area ready to fuck now?"
Oh my god!
All right, leave it on.
Okay. Keep the money.
But
Also where?
I figured out that they probably do that to some people, profiling them as like, oh, this guy's probably married, so this is going to show up on his bank account.
yeah.
So he'd rather just let it go, cancel
think?
the card, and be like, honey, I lost the card.
But what did it show up on your
Give
bank
you
account
one.
as? I thought it was like something discreet.
Something pretty discreet, but like if you got a PH,
That was like
someone
that.
checks it.
Wasn't that Ashley Madison website
Yeah.
years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that how that came out?
Yeah, someone hacked it and leaked all the.
Yeah, leaked all the credit cards and shit like that.
So
Well, like, who
So credit card
cares now
scams.
though? Like no one would care.
credit
Well,
card.
they cared because that was like an affair website.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
different
yeah.
now. But
What's an affair website?
Ashley
So
Madison
Ashley
was,
Madison, you sign up if you want to have like an affair.
it's like
It's
they organize
specifically
like,
for
people.
cheating.
Yeah, specifically for cheating
Whoa,
on your
that's
partners.
pretty
So
crazy.
and then somebody hacked it and
No,
then
I wanna get
released
married
credit
so I can
card
cheat.
details of everyone that was on there. So then it was like, oh my god, Steve, I didn't know you were fucking.
They ripped me off.
So those credit card scams, I know, like it must have just been a system leak somewhere on wherever my credit card details are. Definitely not Pornhub or any of them.
I've just been supportive. We all
But,
use it.
but what they do is they take.
Yeah, you cheap fucks. Mate, you still said you were like, Hank, stop charging me.
Well, yeah.
Let me try a different card. What they do is they take a small amount to see if it triggers any
Yeah.
suspicion. If it doesn't, then they take a big amount. Because what happened? I was getting my lawnmower fixed and my credit card wasn't working. So I rang the bank and I checked my app and it said it was blocked. It was like temporarily cancelled or some shit. So I rang the bank and like, oh, there was suspicious activity. $18 was tried to leave your account through Facebook or something. I'm like, I don't even have Facebook. And they're like, well, it was obviously a fraudulent thing. And I'm like, how do you know though? Like, how would it just says like a Facebook, it was something to do with Facebook. And she's like, I don't know. Our fucking AI systems just, there's a heap of check measures that happen before any transactions happen. So it's triggered something in the system. I'm like, that's pretty like fucking cool that like they could just notice that $18 was fake. So what they do is they take a small amount and if it passes, then they take a bigger amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be also international.
Yeah, it would have been.
Because I got
that's
charged international fees. I didn't
For
get
your
that money
Pornhub
back.
thing?
I didn't get that money back.
Wait,
No, they gave me money that was taken excluding the fees.
that's crazy.
So they kept whatever that is.
So question one, how much do they charge? Like what's,
Yeah, what? How much?
how
is
much do they
premium?
charge?
No, I think it's cheap. I think it's cheaper than premium YouTube.
Is it just like a subscription, monthly subscription
Yeah.
fee?
Yeah.
So, and what do you get extra that you
don't
can't
know.
just stream?
I didn't find out. Oh no, I did. I guess. No, I think it's like premium, longer and better HD, clearer,
Like I've never.
and like videos that you can't watch on the free one.
Like what?
There's sometimes they have a little
Yeah, I've seen
star
that.
in
Yeah.
the corner of the video saying free, meaning it's like premium free. So they're giving you a sample.
It's like skip. I was like pay to see how this one ends.
Yeah, they do that
Like,
a
I
lot.
wonder what. Where's he gonna go?
But yeah, now I've lost complete faith in those
Pornhub.
dirty
industry.
websites.
I remember watching a doco about the because porn's just all streaming, like free. It's like YouTube porn now. But like before that was the thing, everything was sort of paid subscription. And like I watched a doco about how it's destroyed the industry, and by the end of it, you feel sorry for these people. You're like, you're just trying to make an honest living. Now it's all free.
Yeah, they have to compete with that, don't they? Although they could just make a deal and be like, all right, everyone just charge $10
Yeah.
and we'll make money.
Yeah,
I mean,
People will pay.
Everyone's
Yeah.
becoming fucking millionaires off OnlyFans.
Yeah.
but like the porn
If you're the
ads.
top, yeah.
The only way they're making money is through the ads, right? And the ads are just so dumb. Like, who would click the ad and be like,
Yeah. So I've
sure,
heard
I'll grow it 6 inches in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Take this tablet.
I've heard one of their main money make. I've never been on OnlyFans, so I don't know how it works. But apparently, one of the main money makers is if you like chat to the people. So all these chicks just get like a group of guys from like India or something to chat to all these random
Oh,
blokes
yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
So,
I saw a thing where. Sorry, okay.
So
No,
it's,
you're
not
right.
even, it's not even real.
yeah, exactly. He's just talking to some Indian dude.
But it
jacking
doesn't
off.
matter. If you don't know, you don't
Yeah,
care.
exactly.
Like, as long as they're saying the right thing.
Yeah,
It's like when people think that strippers like them.
Yeah.
yeah.
They convince themselves that it's
That
true.
is so fun.
I can't remember if it was on a podcast or something, but I saw an interview with like an OnlyFans. I don't know, are they models, people, whatever. What do you call it? I don't know. How you say
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah. And then so they said like
Yeah.
they were saying that like the biggest revenue they have, so they have like it's like $10 a month, and they have like say 7,000 subscribers. Like, but that's not even where the real money is, and the money, the chatting is one. The other one is like people have requests, right? They're like, I want this
yeah,
video,
yeah.
or I want that video, and they're like, once I've made the video, I have that, and I'll get another request. I don't have to do any extra work. I
Yeah.
just send them the video.
Yeah, exactly.
True. And like, didn't Cash Mouse Side Girl make millions off fucking OnlyFans?
I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 mil.
50. Is that it?
It's crazy, eh?
Man, Jake was playing a music
Steve's
the
so
other day.
polite to Ash.
Yeah, I'm the drink bitch. You can make me do it if you want.
You're a what?
You're
Oh,
taking off my role.
No,
oh,
it's,
sorry.
no, it was good. I had a break. No, Jake was telling me she like does rapping and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to hear this. So we're playing it. Holy fuck, she bad.
I was gonna say,
But also, okay.
I don't hear something. I didn't even pull it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
You didn't say.
Her like
stuck.
interview or whatever you call it on
You gotta
Dr.
cough
Phil
first.
popped up the other day and I watched it and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Catch me outside.
still so good.
That was like,
Oh, okay. Now I understand. I just caught up to like who you were talking about.
Yeah.
catch me outside, girl.
Yeah.
I almost lost it the other night. I'm not sure if I told you, but
Her name's
Josh is
Catch Me
having
Outside.
my 3-year-old's having nightmares now, and he still like doesn't know what's real and what's fake when he wakes up, and he wakes up yelling. So I walk in there, and he must have been dreaming about being on our little playground thing, and him jumping off, and Katie not catching him, and he's just crying. I always try and get out of him. I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, Mum didn't catch me outside. I was like, yeah. Now tell me how you feel about that.
I know I can't. I don't want to say anyone's name or tell you who I'm talking about, but I know someone that one of their siblings does OnlyFans.
Oh, really?
And yeah, you're definitely right about like other people posting on their behalf.
Yeah.
It's like chick's boyfriend does it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
oh, this guy wants to know this, and she goes,
Yeah.
yeah, tell him that, or something, whatever. And she says, yeah, the biggest money is when they either want to talk to you
Yeah.
directly, which someone else does it apparently,
Yeah.
or like they go, I want you to do a video like this, and then you'll do like a specific video for whatever their fetish
Yeah.
is.
There used to
Like,
be a
that's
full
where the money is.
used to be a full industry in like sending like unwashed undies and shit to
Probably
people.
still is, eh?
Yeah. I want to get into it.
Oh my god, I saw a
I
video.
want to get into it.
Surely someone wants mustard clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait.
There's some old
What do you
dudes
do?
that want to do that.
You catfish someone, go buy some undies, just put them in your fucking shorts while you go work for day.
Yeah. Like that's it. Like they have requests. They'll be like, it's probably websites for it and shit. Where like chicks like have a photo of themselves and a profile,
Just remind me.
and it's like, I'll give you $500 if you wear something for like 3 days and then send it to me unwashed or something fucked up.
So I don't know if you've seen him getting around, but probably not. So he gets around down the coast. I don't want to say his name because it'll like give away his closer. But basically, he talks about that industry, and then he lifts up his shirt and he's wearing a lady's G-string, and he's like, technically, I'm getting paid for this gig because fucking Gary in Helensvale's giving me $150 for these or something. It's pretty fucking good. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a good closer. You
Is
should
it
do it.
Is it cold?
Cold enough.
I was thinking back when Ash first got him out, I'm like, there's ice in there.
But it's beer.
Go on. It's
That
fine.
does
It's
not
cold enough.
look like beer.
I bet it doesn't taste like beer either. Anything in a pink can probably isn't good.
Yeah, it's pretty girly.
You're the one that brought it to us first.
Yeah, you did do it.
Sorry.
It smells
Well, I
so
can smell
sweet.
it from here.
Like Red Bull.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't you like Red Bull?
No, I do.
What'd you do there?
Do we want to do glasses or
Felt-
do we want
felt
to do
it
our
was
own
nice.
can?
I have burnt myself.
I ran into a door.
Want to go us?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
this is very girly smelling.
It is.
Is
It
this
is.
girly beer?
It is. Yeah. What do you, it's called fruity beer.
It looks like goon.
Goon. Fuck off. I'll have a sip.
No.
It doesn't taste like beer at all.
Well, I had beer before. So.
I had man beer.
Well, that tastes pretty good. It's like,
tastes good for
it's like
alcohol.
marshmallows have been sitting in your beer for an hour.
Yeah, that's better. That and the mango one are the best. The watermelon ones, I just sort of convinced my brain they were good to get through them.
Okay.
It's not super strong, so that's good. It smells good.
Just gonna go back to my dark matter beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
So
pretty good.
the other day I was cooking, and I pulled a tray out the oven, and I like hit myself here with it for like a split second, and it just like got a burn.
Oh,
Like-
that's a good one.
But the scab's
It's
going
like red hot.
like green now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm hoping green is good, but it's probably not.
Did you check your bottle? Do you wash your scab?
I haven't done anything to
Oh,
it.
okay.
No, so like every time I pick the kids up, they kick it and they rip. Because I was at work and I had a wet spot on my shirt and the blister had popped.
Right.
And then, so you know, when you pop a blister, the skin's all floppy and shit. And I picked up my kid the other day and his toenail like ripped it off. And
Now
then
it's going green.
And then today I've been like swimming in the kids' pool, like because I take them swimming on Saturday. So there's probably a lot of like things going
I'd
on.
imagine so.
I think
So-
I think the pool's pretty clean.
Yeah, but it went green after
Yeah.
I was in the pool. So and that was the scabby bit. So
Be chlorine.
I'm
No,
not like
scabs.
I'm not a doctor in burn infection
Yeah.
diagnoses, but it's probably infected.
I hope there's like
Yeah.
sea
You'll know if it's
monkeys
infected.
growing in there.
See my teeth.
You'll be right. It's not deep.
Nah. I said to Kay, I'm like, this is gonna scar, and she goes, yeah, that's probably like one of the hottest scars you could have. I'm like, what? So if I was like a warrior on the field and had like a sword cut across my face, she's like, nah, but you're cooking in the kitchen. So like a burn on my beer gut's better than a warrior scar. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I'll survive.
We were cooking like on a hot plate outside with the kids, and Evie burned her finger like pretty bad, like would touch the thing. And it went, like, I didn't think it was that bad, but it came up, it looked kind of like that, but not as big. Yeah, but just like a little mini version on her finger. She handled it so well, but the first thing she did, because it was her first burn that she's ever had, was like grabbed her hand and was like rubbing it. I was like, stop rubbing it. And like, I was like, I don't know how to explain to you to not touch it. I know it hurts, but you can't. Like,
burns are fucked.
Katie was cooking eggs in the microwave. She pulled them out and they just exploded. And she had like fucking, I think it was just all up her arms. And she ended up going to emergency.
eggs.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it was just like,
How do you cook eggs in a microwave? You just chuck
put them
them
in the microwave.
I think she
not
was
supposed to put
trying to boil them in the microwave.
With that in the shell, it'll explode.
Pretty sure.
If
Oh,
you
no,
put a
no,
whole egg
sorry.
in it, it'll
No,
explode.
I think she was trying to scramble them.
Oh,
But
okay.
because you know how microwaves work with the waves that are micro.
Yeah.
Don't know how they come up with the name. Something to do with like if it's in a certain position and it's like always getting skipped by the up wave or the down wave or something, and then when you like disrupt it, it kind of fucking it happens with water and shit.
Yeah, that's like
That's
it's like
so not scientific, but I saw a YouTube video and they explained it way better.
it's like the reverse of supercooling, right? You know, when the thing's frozen, but like below freezing, but it's not frozen. And
Where you touch it and it goes-
nucleation point. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But like, so yeah, okay, so we have stuff that we boil in the microwave, and if you don't agitate it, it could be boiling and like can start. I think that's what.
Yeah, like when you disrupt it, it like activates something to do with the because when you heat something up, don't the molecules like speed up, slow down? They speed up. And that's all I got.
Yeah, but exploding eggs, yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
So anyway, yeah, it went all up her arms and shit, and we ended up going to just went to the emergency because she's like, this is like painful as fuck, and she's sitting there like, all she wanted was something cold, and they're like, we can't give you
ice.
anything, we can't give you ice or anything.
Why?
Ice is bad
It's-
for burns.
Yeah, apparently it's not good for her.
What about a cold pack, not an ice pack?
Well, they reckon just run it under like
Just water,
room
yeah.
temperature water.
Yeah.
So she's just in the one bathroom of the emergency
But it's too
room.
late by then. Like it has to be like
But-
20 minutes, like as soon as it happens.
Yeah, like all she wanted was like relief, and then I don't know what ended up happening after that, but she was just sitting there. People wanted to use the toilet and shit, so she had to like leave. It was just like in agony while they're doing their thing. And the second they walk out, she runs back and just has her arms under the public toilet sink in the emergency. And I'm like, this is fucked.
That's so funny because that's like similar to if you eat something chili. If you like have water in your mouth, that doesn't burn when you.
It feels like it's okay, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's bad though. Water and chili is not good.
Milk, isn't it?
Milk
Huh?
or soap or something.
Oh, soap, yeah.
Seems.
Milk,
Soap will do it because it'll wash off the oil.
it breaks the oil.
Yeah.
Up, yeah.
No, okay.
It tastes like shit though. I don't know who it was, but they laughed at me when I'm like, I bet your detergent would be fine, like would fix this straight away. And I was like, tried it and it did.
Yeah, I told Dave to do it once. He did it with
Yeah.
dishwashing detergent.
Tide Pod.
It's one of his bleach tablets. Yeah, chili's interesting because like I didn't realize that the burning is the chili activating your burn senses. Like when you eat something hot and like it feels like you actually burn yourself, it's
just
activating the
feels
same sensory. And I don't know, maybe it's different.
If it was actually burning you, you'd just be
Yeah.
fucked the whole time.
Yeah,
I knew a guy that said his grandpa used to make really hot sauces and he had the sauce and he reckons his mouth bled how hot it was. But could that be him like rubbing his tongue against his teeth or something?
Was the sauce cold or was it like hot? Like, you know, I know it's like spicy.
Oh.
Did he have like boiling thing and just fuck his mouth up?
I don't know if he'd do that. Maybe he did. Did they cook it up? It's cooked, right?
do you eat it off a knife?
Fuck, maybe. Yeah.
Have you seen the Hamish and Andy one? They've done it a few times, but they G'd up Hamish to think he was going in to do boxing, 12 rounds of boxing with someone, and they trained him up and shit. And he walks into the ring, he's like, who am I fighting? And they're like, nobody. You're eating chili for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
So he had to like shadow box So he had to say it was like the world's hottest chili they could find, and he had to like have a chip full of whatever. Then he had to shadow box for 1 round, and then he had to go back have another. And he did the whole 12 rounds, and he's just like drooling and vomiting and shit, like shadow boxing. It was brutal.
I can't believe how, like, that's so strong of him. I wouldn't have been able to do that. It's like when they did when they went to some tribe thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did those
ants.
ants?
Gloves.
Oh
They
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
did
yeah,
it, yeah.
I saw that.
He put his hand in the glove. That's right, and yeah, because he got
And
like full serious.
And the ants like just weaved into the glove, like ready to
just
bite.
ready to do that. Yeah,
yeah,
fucked.
and he like
That would've been
I don't know.
sick.
They ended up like boating him off the island and shit and took him to emergency, didn't they?
Did
Because
he
he
not
was
throw up? Did he throw up?
I don't know.
oh, he
I
was like
remember.
passing out and like hallucinating and shit. Yeah, they did some. They got some fucking balls, those two. Even like eating that. What's the almost born chicken? Then they boil it,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
egg.
and then they. Oh, I'm not thinking. Oh yeah, no, they eat the beak,
Yeah,
and he had to
he
eat the beak.
crunches
it.
Yeah. And then there was the other one, the tuna or something, the can, when they opened it.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
that's called surströmming.
Yeah, what's that?
It's like I don't know. Is it Swedish or Finnish? It's like fish, fermented fish in a can.
Is it really, really smelly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like, they do it out in the park.
Yeah,
There's like
they
heaps of
open it in
YouTube
the park,
videos
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, they open it in a park, and it's just like people are walking around the park, and they're vomiting while they're just opening the can, and you had to like have a spoonful of it.
Is it just for cooking? It's not for straight eating.
Yeah, that is.
It's like a full delicacy.
yeah.
Just
Some
eating
cultures are
it
fucked.
They also went to Japan. I think it was Hamish and Andy as well. And there's also like a fermented fish thing there as well. And they went and ate it. I remember. And then like in Japan, you have like super don't disrespect.
Oh,
and, like,
right.
This and they like had to like stomach it and not look like they weren't enjoying it.
Definitely not throwing up from this.
Yeah.
Something else.
Can't do that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Like taste bad stuff. How
I
you can
like-
survive on a loan?
We've established.
So you don't have a
We've
quarter
established I
pounder?
can't get a loan.
Surely there's a Macca's in Tasmania. My brother used to be a chef, and he cooked us quail, and it just looked like a small chicken on my plate. I was like, I can't even eat this just knowing it's a bird. Not because it's a bird, but because it wasn't chicken.
Yeah, quail's good.
I was younger. I was like teenager and shit. But
Yeah,
I
when
was
you
like,
know it's something different,
yeah, I'm
you
like,
can't do it.
Mm.
If you
Can't
didn't
do
know,
this.
you'd be fine.
yeah.
It was back in the day, like when me and my mates went through our like heavy gym stage. My mate was like, you got to eat kangaroo because it's so high in protein and shit like that. So I ate it for like a week, and then one night I was cooking kangaroo sausages. I bit into this thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Pulled it out, and it was like a fur ball of like kangaroo fur, and I'm like,
Oh.
can't do this.
I don't think that's.
I'm not going to be a bodybuilder.
It's a bullet.
Yeah.
Do you remember when that it was like a gimmick, but they had like that green tomato sauce? I couldn't
Oh
eat
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You couldn't eat
No,
it.
I couldn't eat it.
Oh really?
Like even to like probably now I could eat it, but then like mentally I was like I can't eat that.
Doesn't that just say they use a lot of food coloring?
I don't know how. I think that's how they did it.
To get the red one, then they might also use
Yeah.
food coloring.
It,
Yeah.
it would be colouring, because to keep it consistent, because brand consistency. Because like tomato sauce is just what? Tomatoes, salt, sugar. It's got fucking everything you shouldn't have in it.
But even like if you blend it up tomatoes, it doesn't look like tomato sauce.
I don't think tomato sauce tastes like tomato. That's the thing. People are like, how can you hate one and like the other? It's like, they fucking, they're completely
It's
different.
because it's full of sugar usually.
Yeah.
Apparently, it hits every taste bud.
Yes,
It's addictive.
except spicy.
I guess so. Does it have pepper?
No,
Probably
tomatoes
does.
not capsaicin.
KFC's tomato sauce is kind of spicy.
I didn't even know they had tomato sauce.
Has a bit of a kick to it.
You're not good at spicy food?
I brought some of the hot one sauces in, and
Oh.
he tried it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have heard
Actually,
that.
he tried them
episode.
all.
Yeah, I was good until the last one. I thought I had the last one, and then I went in for that second dip.
I've always wanted to try them.
Yeah.
What cultures have the really hot shit? Like,
India,
where it's just normal.
India, China.
India, isn't it?
Does China have?
China's spicy, and like a lot of Asian places are spicy, but it's a different kind of spicy. And so like Indians like will give their young kids like spicy curry.
Yeah, and they just have stomachs of iron.
But then they can't taste food properly.
What do you mean?
But seriously, if you
Is that why
if
Indian
you
food is so
only
tasty?
eat really, probably,
because like,
probably because
water.
if you eat a lot of, it pretty much almost burns your bloody
that's interesting.
taste buds, and then they can't taste like a quarter pounder. It would be like nothing to them.
Yeah, like,
Oh
It's
no,
delicious to
right.
us.
just needs more
Right.
pain.
It's because
Yes.
it's desensitized or whatever. You think?
Yeah,
There's,
I think so. Yeah.
there was an Indian lady today staring at me.
Why?
So once again, we're out swimming, and like she,
No, not just on the street.
she's real nice. Like she's like Hindi, so she had like the full get up on, had the bindi, and I was just like. Anyway, she watches her grandkid or something. She's like in her 70s, and she's like watching her grandkid swimming, and it mustn't be a thing in their culture, but like it's rude to stare sometimes, and she just kept staring at my wife and me and the kids.
Oh,
but like,
you were the only white people there.
yeah, probably. But she was like not in a rude way, but she was like smiling because like the kids were playing, but just weirdly staring. Like if I looked over, she'd be looking in my eyes. But so I tried not to look at her, but when I looked over, her dot was smudged, and all I wanted to say was, "Madam, you have a smudgy dot," and then lick my thumb and wipe it and make it right. But I couldn't.
Oh my god! If you wiped it, how insulting would that have been?
I don't think it has to be clean. I think
that's how they do it.
Because she does like a square one, but it was like clearly she just
Is that
like
just
wiped
because
it.
she has a
and
square
it
thumb?
smudged all the way
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I'm like, and her daughter was with her too. Like, I'm like, tell your mum she's got a smudgy dot.
I don't. Oh my God. I don't think that's a bad thing. They just need something there. Yeah.
It's probably like the wearing a hat backwards of that culture.
You could have gone and
She's so hip. She's looking at you like, check me out.
like,
Rebel.
someone put your thumb there.
No, so I ended up Googling. I'm like, why do they have
Oh
that?
yeah, okay, yeah.
And it was, I think back in like the 3rd, 4th century, that's when it started. But it was to show that you're married. And then it became like just a trendy thing. So,
Also, it doesn't show that anymore. That doesn't mean you're married anymore.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh
Didn't
yeah.
ask.
See, what's interesting is this is going to be weird because I was born in Croatia, and I've experienced a different culture. And what was
uncultured fox?
yeah? Fucking, what was
You came over when you were young and couldn't like.
What was the
Promise.
thing? What was the superstition? Was like bad witchcraft, like evil witchcraft. And my mum actually believes all that stuff. But she used to get like we just used to have like firewood to keep us warm in the winter.
Yeah.
And we used to cook with it as well.
Yeah.
So she would get the what's it called? The
Ash.
Yeah, the ash. And she would put
She gets
some ash either somewhere on your face, somewhere on your head, to protect you from bad witchcraft.
Okay.
So when I used to see like Indians do that, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's the same thing. But
Okay.
obviously it's not.
But
Or Hindu, sorry.
so they believe that. How do they believe that ash would save you from
I
bad witchcraft?
don't know. There was no science behind it.
No, I'm not like saying actually, but what do they believe? Like
Somehow it protects you.
okay.
It's like
I don't
having
know.
garlic at your front door to stop
Yeah,
vampires.
something like that.
Actually, today. So
I think my mum does that too.
For vampires.
Not for
What I took
vampires.
from that whole
She has-
story is your mum's into witchcraft, but you're too scared to come out to her as a comic. She'll think I'm silly.
she's great material though.
What are you crazy?
Oh,
Mum, it's a real thing.
People laugh at me, all right?
Yeah, today, because Josh, he loves Stickman still, the cartoon. So whenever we go outside, he breaks a branch off the tree and he runs around yelling Stickman. So I'm like, I'm going to make him one. So I got 2 bits of stick and I like twined it
like
together.
The Blair Witch Project.
And he had the stick cross, and then I'm like trying to give it to him, and he's like, I don't want that. He wants like a long branch.
That's
And-
not what Stickman
and he
looks
wouldn't
like.
use it. And then Katie's like, it looks like he's trying to like fend off the devil or something. Can't give him that. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang it at the front door and keep all the demons out.
Do it.
Yeah.
Did you put that up there for a reason?
Oh no, you clicked on that.
Oh yeah, I brought it up
It's
before.
on that.
Cousin's chick.
Oh,
So-
she married a doll.
She married a rag doll, and now she thinks he's cheated on her.
He looks suspicious. Those sexy blue eyes though.
You know, that's like a crazy person, but it's a good direction to go
Why?
Yeah.
rather than like poison someone.
Claims the toy was unfaithful while she was in hospital giving birth.
To what? Giving birth to what?
A baby rag doll.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Giving birth to?
Wait,
Just
exactly. What did she give birth to?
I want to see a baby.
A baby Bjorn. What is this?
The medical term for the condition is called
Yeah.
agalmatophilia.
Don't be bigot.
All right, no, I accept her in the way she is.
I love
Stop it.
the 80s mullet this dude has.
Look how long his arms are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say about long arms.
What? Why are his legs short?
So where is his elbow?
Make a better rag doll.
Yeah, they're so like nowadays you can get like life doll, like
Yeah.
real life dolls, and she's got this thing.
Look how supportive her friends are.
Yeah, totally.
Are they her friends?
normal.
They're just like,
For sure, there's just a news crew or something there, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get in the picture." Why is she palming him in the face?
No, it's a wedding thing.
man, I'd pay any website. I'd pay any subscription to any website to watch her grind that thing.
Would you? No, you wouldn't.
Just look at someone
Oh,
grinding
it's
on a pillow.
Yeah. Pay me to grind on the pillow.
But yeah, like I said, it's a good direction to go with crazy.
Yeah, there's some
Wait, why?
Because she could have been killing someone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this leads to death and murder and massacres.
Everything
It
leads
starts.
to
It
death.
starts off with,
No, I don't think
"Hey, meet
so.
Frank."
How could you still talk to someone like that?
Right. Do you think she?
Like if I was to come around Ash's house tomorrow and I have to pretend talk to a rag doll because Ash is like, this is my wife.
There's a whole movie about
man.
that with Ryan Gosling.
Really?
His like fiance dies or something, and he gets a real doll,
Yeah, right.
and then the psychologist or whoever, like I think, told his friends that they need to support him going through this like shock or whatever.
True.
And yeah, I mean, I saw it. It was pretty hot.
Isn't that?
That wasn't hot, but it was. Yeah, it was. You're just like, wow. It was
Isn't that
really
like
good.
the Bicentennial Man thing too? Is that Robin Williams movie?
Yeah, he was a robot.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Was he like a companion for like? Or he was like a helper robot or something. And then,
Yeah. I don't think I understood that. I need to watch it again because like there was some kind of generation skip in that.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah,
I know
I've
it,
seen
but I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
Pretty
like when
weird.
she's like, open the window. And he opens the window. She goes, jump, and he jumps on the spot.
Oh yeah, that's.
She's like, no, out the window.
Did you see that thing where it's like when robots gonna fuck us up? Where it's like they take the easiest path, like the most logical path. So it's like, get this robot to jump up on the table, and instead of jumping on the table, it like crushes the table and steps onto it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
smart.
so
They
it's
don't
like-
understand that.
Yeah, it's like not
wow.
like it's like I'm
It's
gonna
still
do what
doing
you
the-
said.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's easier for me to crush this table and step onto it.
That's
Or did you
crazy.
see that thing where there's that robot that's like leaking oil and it has to clean it up and fill itself back up? And I think it's in Japan. Like it's like it's like an art piece that is designed, and it's like a robot that's leaking oil in this chamber or something, and it's like sweeping and cleaning it up.
We're going
But-
around in a circle or something.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but over time, and like it was an art piece where like this thing, but even over time robots die, and eventually like this oil is not going to be able to clean it up, and it can't keep itself going anymore.
Oh, so is it leaking while it's sweeping?
Yeah, so it's like sweeping it into itself, but it's also
That's
leaking.
really good at sweeping.
That's like torturing the robot.
I feel sorry for the robot.
Yeah, so
At what point
this-
do robots have
wow.
feelings?
This was an art. I can't remember what it was like where I saw it, but it was like and now like when it first started, it was like super good, and then you see it now, or when it started to
It must be
die.
getting so angry.
Just the background is like
That's pretty
Saw, the movie Saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
And then it's like, I don't know how it stops, like whether the oil just degrades or
Has it
what
stopped?
happens. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where I first saw it. Like it was a video where it showed it when it first started and like now.
it's
like-
like it just rages and just starts spinning around.
it's like when you go to
There's not enough
IKEA.
oil.
It's like when you go to IKEA and they have the drawer display, and there's one drawer that just opens and closes by itself, just to show how many times it's done it, and
it's
it's
just
just
not
all
working
fucked on
anymore.
the side and shit.
I haven't
Just-
seen that. It
Have
does
ya?
it by itself.
Yeah, it's just like
like a
this
motor that
machine
spits
that
it
just
in and out.
it just
What?
keeps going forever, and it's like has a date on it to show like how reliable their
I
drawers
wonder if that
are.
robot
that's
is still
pretty good.
going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Wow.
did it say what it was called?
The
Sunwise.
robot isn't.
Yeah, art's weird.
Oh, it's not leaking fluid. What does it do?
Scooping red paint.
Okay,
Artistic.
you got to
I got it wrong.
no, but what you have to do is come up with the oil thing. That's
Yeah.
better.
That's better.
Have you guys seen? Because when you're saying like it had to pick up its own oil, I thought it was leaking from the back as it was cleaning up from the front. Going
it's
down.
just going
yeah.
around.
Have you seen the video that's going around of the sheep walking around in circles?
All the animals, right?
Yeah,
One sheep or a bunch?
I think it
of
was sheep, and they're walking in a perfect circle, and they're just all
One sheep or a bunch? No, it's sheep.
them? How many sheeps?
sheepus.
Yeah, they did that by themselves, or
Yeah, no one really. Oh, they reckon it's.
It's like ants that get stuck in a death loop where they like how they follow each other. So
They reckon it's a disease, like a mental.
like
parasite
mad, like
disease or
mad
something.
cow.
well, if you're gonna go mental disease, that's the best direction to go.
It's aliens, man. You're so pro like psychos. Pro mental illness.
Right.
Well, I think use your illness for good.
How long did they do that for?
I know they're just like following the leader
Was
and
it
they just got
12
stuck.
days?
Yeah, but sometimes it just happens temporarily. But these guys have been doing it for so long.
So it's without stopping.
Yeah.
They reckon it could be a disease or something they have.
They have really good cardiovascular. Low quality silage? What's silage?
Silage.
That's
Silage.
like the grass that they eat.
So they're fucking starving to death.
Well, it also might be that. So there might be mold in the grass. So like when they get the grass, chop it, and then dry it. If it's low quality, then it might have mold and other stuff in it.
That's why Ash is going to start walking around in circles.
I don't think that made it onto the start of the thing, but essentially, at the start of the
My-
podcast, Ash said is the bottle
My
has a
bottle,
silicone
has
sleeve.
black mold in between the sleeve and the glass bottle.
That's disturbing.
How can you say you can't take it off when you're literally taking it off?
Well, no, I feel like it's going to be hard to put back on.
It
so
will, but you'll be safer.
It's tight. Anyway.
While we're on animals, have you seen this dude? You know, fucked up kids' drawings.
Oh, he doesn't.
He like recreates
That's cool.
the real animals.
Have you seen? Wait, what do you mean real animals?
Well, that's like
Like, he turns-
like a
horse.
picture.
Yeah.
It's like a Photoshop. The worst thing is when they draw like their mum and dad and they do that.
See the ones where like, there's a
pretty
lady
good.
that I don't know if it's a lady, but there's a company that takes those drawings and makes them into dolls, like soft toys.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I've
I've
seen
seen
those.
those.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's a shit doll maker.
Horse is so good.
She's just using that.
Yeah.
That's how I draw animals, eh? We got a chalkboard out the back, and Josh would be like, draw a fucking elephant. And I'm like, I'm bad at drawing elephants. Or like, I just,
Oh, you should have asked me to draw a leopard.
yeah, come on, man, zebra. But like,
Elephant is
I
my
realized my drawings look like that, and they're still impressing him, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
we passed the point where my kid's good at drawing now. Like, I'm like, God damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Wesley's pretty decent at drawing.
Does he like it?
Yeah. Yeah, he likes that sort of shit.
I want to be able to draw good, but I don't want to.
That's practice.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to put the practice in.
I was stoked when my kids stopped eating the chalk. Did you know chalk was like... So I was wondering what chalk was. I thought it was just like crushed stone or some bullshit. It's like something to do with like shells or something, like from the ocean or... Fuck, I don't know what it is. It was
Did you
something
ever-
weird. Ask what chalk is. Google.
Ask what chalk is.
You guys would have been in school when we were using chalk, right?
Yeah.
Did you have a teacher that used to lick the chalk?
No.
Oh god, that was.
What do you
really-
mean?
They
That makes
lick
it
the chalk.
That
I
makes
don't
it
know
not
why.
work though. As soon
He
as
was
it's
my
wet,
science
it doesn't
teacher.
work.
For some reason, I think maybe it squeaked or something, but like that, lick
Oh,
it
yeah.
and keep going. It's
That's weird.
gross. And I hate
it's a
now when
form of-
people like lick their fingers before they give you a sheet of paper.
Form of limestone.
Okay.
So I was
I was
completely...
going to say, would chalk have silicone?
Originally formed deep under the sea.
Ah,
So I guess, yeah.
Okay, plankton. Okay, that's what I was
Plankton.
thinking. Oh, so it is a stone of some sort. So what? Okay. Yeah, why would you lick chalk? Because we got in our kitchen we have a little shopping list chalkboard, and if I have wet hands and I pick up a little bit of chalk, it won't write when it's wet.
But I wonder if your chalk is like something synthetic, not like chalk.
Maybe they get high and they just don't know it. Like it's a
like
secret.
licking
It's
a
an
toad.
industry secret. It's like when the kids
could be a
pissing
bad
off,
habit.
have a lick. It's like
Yes.
licking toads.
You've seen those videos on the internet of like weird habits, weird addictions. Like some chick has to.
I used to watch a TV show with like, it was called My Weird Addiction or something like that.
Oh,
That's probably from that.
Like some chick ate her whole couch.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She was addicted to like eating her couch,
that
and
even-
eventually she got to like the end. Of
fine.
it.
How did she digest
Fuck
the
yeah.
couch?
Good on her.
How?
Man.
I don't know.
Well, this one
Her,
chick,
like
couch,
this so-
her couch has gone through her toilet.
Like,
this one chick had an addiction to licking and like, I guess licking and drinking a bit of every day she would lick and drink a bit of fabric softener,
I remember that on that
and
show.
it would like numb her tongue or some shit.
yeah, I can see that. But
And
it
like
also
doctors were
fucked
like,
your
you
shit
shouldn't be
up.
fucking doing that.
It's Austin here.
I remember there was a chick.
Oh,
she was addicted to I think it was that same
This
show.
thing's got to push through the ad.
It was that
That's
same
not
show.
that. That's a video.
Oh, this is it. What the fuck?
Don't have to get
up
Addicted to Fortnite?
They
your time eating
they
cake.
they titled they
What did
They
you type
fucked
in?
me.
They
Nah,
baited
it's got
you.
20 likes.
Oh man,
4
They
years
baited
ago.
you.
No, this has been downvoted.
Yeah, you can't see the downvotes.
Adela's eaten over 200.
On a daily basis, I probably eat about 8.5 by 11.
Oh, you know what it
Turn
is?
that up.
Cushion. I just take little bite-sized pieces and snack on it all day.
Probably have some trouble keeping.
Oh, you know what it is?
there,
It's for
'cause obviously
copyright.
you
That's
can't
why.
have them. She's eating chairs, couches, everything that's out in the living room. But I mean, at least so far we haven't seen.
Binge
Yeah.
where
It's a copyright
I'll just
thing.
keep going for like 20, 25 minutes straight of just eating cushion. I love couch cushion.
Adele here makes it seem like she's.
How do
here
you
makes
get
it
to
seem
that?
like popcorn or something.
Yeah, that's
Funny.
That's a worst video.
yeah. So many fucking.
Wow.
I remember watching one episode and it was she was addicted to laundry powder.
Yeah,
That must have
yeah, I
been
saw that one.
another one, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking psycho.
Yeah, there's so many weird fucking addictions.
I don't step on like cracks in the concrete.
think-
That's as far as I go.
Do you think they were really addicted to that stuff, or they wanted to get on the show? Wanted to get on
it's
TV?
tricky.
I feel like the old love with the doll husband was a troll.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I can also imagine people being into that.
Like, how do you be famous these days? It's
Well, I
doing
guess
dumb
like
shit.
that's
Something
now's the
different.
time to like, if that is your affliction, to come out with it.
But soon it will be normal. Like so many people will be trying to make it by doing all this dumb shit, and then it's like, who cares that you're addicted to that?
Yeah.
Can't stop cleaning.
They're gonna normalize the most
Yeah.
fucked up things now.
Eats glass. It's a magic trick.
Bleaches skin.
Bleaches skin.
She can't stop
Addicted
cleaning.
to laxatives.
Fuck yeah.
Pottery and ashes.
Yeah, there was some
that
weird
your mum?
shit on there.
Hey? What is it?
He said, "Is that your mum?"
Right.
Adult
Dry
baby
sheet.
eats dry.
Gas sniffer. Who doesn't like the smell of gas?
Extreme cycling.
Petrol.
Accident.
Eats rocks. Pillow obsessed. I love pillows, man.
Carrying my husband's urn.
Okay.
That's just
That's
fucking-
almost an
she
attention
needs-
thing.
Yeah, counselling.
What the
To fix that.
Addicted to my breasts.
That's fucking every teenager.
Drinks nail polish.
Cat food. Smells mothballs. How good did mothballs smell though?
I don't like the
Really
smell
close
of
up?
mothballs.
We used to have them in our wardrobes as kids,
Yeah.
and like the
You can
smell
get
of
them
mothballs was so nice.
I don't like
That's
it.
what I watched a video about, like solids going into gas straight away without going into liquid.
Yeah.
And mothballs apparently do that. They
Oh,
go
really?
from solid and they evaporate from a solid.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Bit of science for you guys.
They're not interested.
Is liquid usually the transition stage? I guess. Oh, I guess
Yeah, you think
yeah.
ice, water, steam?
Yeah, true. You want to know a steam fact?
Yeah.
When you look at steam, that's not steam. That's just water vapor. Steam is when you look at the kettle and it's like steaming up. It's the invisible bit between the kettle and when you start seeing the white water vapor. Steam
Yeah.
is the invisible part.
Oh, is it?
Because the white
Yeah.
parts
Wow.
condense in water.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
This video tripped me out. Did you guys see this? So he like pictures the Earth rotating, but like rather than like the space
the
and
Earth
shit
is still
moving.
and space
Yeah,
is going around
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's
that's
cool.
sick.
Sick, eh?
Oh, the sound makes it so much better.
It does, doesn't it?
Sound
I
off.
feel like I'm in space.
A cool space.
It actually is.
I went to New Zealand and did like this night sky thing.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Mofart photo montages.
I have a game for you guys to play.
What is it? Angry Birds.
Nah, it's called. I don't know how I got onto it, but not got on. So basically, I'm gonna name two people, and you have to guess who has more likes on Instagram.
Ooh.
This is
Yeah.
Hamish and Andy Bit.
yeah.
Followers or likes?
Sorry, followers.
Followers, okay.
this is a Hamish and Andy bit
Yeah.
for sure.
It's a what?
Hamish and Andy bit.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I was just okay. So I was,
I made this game up to be like,
I was looking at Donald Trump and Joe Biden just to compare,
Ooh.
and then I thought I'm just gonna pair up random people, like random celebrities, and then just see if you guys.
Was that one Trump?
Well, I reckon Trump. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. I would
Well,
imagine.
I didn't pair those. Two
Biden
up.
even know how to use Instagram?
The thing. Okay, Taylor Swift or Donald Trump?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
I agree.
Reckon? Yeah. you're
It's
right.
her.
Really?
She was the first artist to ever have top 10 of her songs on the charts.
Yeah. Okay. So she's got 232 million.
Yeah, how close is it?
and Trump has 23 million.
I
I thought
not
he'd
even
have
a
more.
little bit.
Remember
closer.
back in the day when like Ashton Kutcher was the first one to get to 1 million or whatever
That's
it was?
right.
Yeah.
Is that on Instagram or
I
Facebook?
don't remember.
Was that Instagram back then?
I think it was
Weirdly, you say
Facebook.
Ashton Kutcher on my feed came up punked, and it was like him
I saw that today.
punking Mila Kunis. Today, I saw it like 3 days ago. It was
Hillary
weird.
Duff. I saw Hillary Duff.
Okay,
How about this one? Justin Bieber or Kanye West?
Kanye West.
Ooh.
What was that?
Bieber or West?
Probably Kanye.
Justin Bieber.
What do you reckon?
Kanye West.
Kanye West. What do you reckon?
Kanye.
So
Oh, yeah.
Bieber has 265 million. Kanye only has 18 million.
Whoa! Yeah, I suppose.
Damn
He
it,
probably lost
Bieber.
it.
But
That makes sense. Yeah, I was
Bieber
gonna
has
say
the
he
young
lost
ones
time.
that have Instagram.
Justin Bieber's got so many generations.
How about this one? Hillary Clinton or WikiLeaks?
Ooh, Hillary.
page.
Ooh, Hillary. Ooh, Hillary.
You reckon?
Fuck.
Okay, I said we
Go with Hillary.
Yeah, I say WikiLeaks.
Nah, Hillary Clinton has 5.8 million. WikiLeaks only has
I'm
100,000.
bad at this game.
But they're not verified.
WikiLeaks isn't
Yeah,
popular like that.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be a trick
WikiLeaks is like-
question.
Did you make these
Conspiracy.
pairings?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Tom Cruise or South Park?
Oh,
Tom Cruise.
South Park.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise has 8.2 million.
God damn it.
South Park has 2.6 million.
Okay,
Ah.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
he's rallied.
All right, how about this one? Dave Chappelle or Joe Rogan?
Rogan.
Oh shit.
Rogan.
Probably Rogan.
He crosses so many.
Does
more,
Chappelle even?
Rogan does
Oh,
more
yeah, Chappelle. Yeah,
social
yeah.
media stuff.
So everyone's going.
Yeah, we're all going Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan has 16 million and Chappelle only has 2.9. It's so weird. Like,
He doesn't try though.
and also, like Rogan's like so many different audiences.
Yeah,
um,
100%.
Obama or Snoop Dogg?
Snoop.
Oh shit.
I want to say Obama.
I'll go Snoop.
Snoop, 77.8 million, and Obama only has 35
I
million.
was gonna say it's like international
That's a
versus
lot.
like.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro?
Oh god damn it.
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
I thought it would be Ben Shapiro, but Jordan Peterson has 5 million. Ben
Yeah.
only has 3.5.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not that much of a big difference.
Yeah.
But Jordan Peterson
He
travels
boomed
the
lately.
world and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so the official Instagram page.
Is there any?
Ha-
I didn't even know that was a thing.
There has an actual
page of
Instagram. Or
Tom
Tom-
from MySpace.
What happened to Tom?
or Tom Anderson from MySpace. That's what I got.
Instagram.
Tom.
Is it, what?
Who the
Where
fuck
is?
follows Instagram?
Where is Tom?
I didn't
now?
even know Instagram had a page.
And why would
This-
Tom have the balls to
Tom
make an
had-
Instagram page?
This
Why-
leads
why
me
would
into my
he
next.
not?
Hang on. Is it Tom's Instagram page?
Yeah, Tom Anderson
the
from
Instagram.
MySpace. Instagram has 568 million. It's the highest there is.
Who the? I don't
Because
follow it.
it's everyone automatically follows it. I
I
don't know.
don't. Do I follow?
No, no,
you?
no, no, I don't know.
Nah, you don't. I don't think. But yeah, Tom only has 666,000.
No, but he used to have millions of friends.
Yeah. Tom should
so
have just stuck it out.
When everyone's just bailing
Yeah.
from the platform.
so
Jump the bandwagon.
I left that one last because when I was looking up Tom from MySpace, I didn't know his last name. I just wrote MySpace Tom and it was like Tom Anderson. So I was reading his profile and like obviously he's just living that fucking MySpace money life.
Mm.
And he's like, all he does is travel the world. So this is what reminded me that Star video. He just travels the world and takes photos. And he takes the sickest photos, man. Like he's just into photography and shit. And his bio is like, his Instagram bio is like SpaceX and CRISPR investor, and hashtag extended life and shit. So he's like full into that shit. But he takes some mad photos.
Are these his photos?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Who's that? Who's this creeping on a chick? So he goes on mad holidays and takes photos,
Of his legs.
and his
Or
girlfriend's
And he's hot
ass.
misses.
Wait,
But how cool is that shit?
It is pretty cool.
while we're on
I don't,
photography.
is that actually him in front of the lava
Yeah, he took his
Like-
shirt off.
ledge?
It's kind of cool.
Oh,
It looks fake.
Look,
But he would have had to stand there for ages to get that sky in there.
I don't know what it's.
Oh yeah, it would be
Cool.
long exposure, hey. Unless he photoshopped it.
You know, Rogan's friend Adam Grinchy, the Australian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, his photography stuff is so cool.
Yeah, he does like mad. What's it called?
You might have
Long
to go
exposure
photography.
nights.
I don't know what it's called.
Photography is cool.
No, not his photography page. His this will be just hunting stuff.
He's the Australian guy, yeah.
Yeah.
The only Australian ever on Joe Rogan podcast.
There's been some.
No, John Wayne Parr went on there.
First man image. That's it. Up the top.
Jim Jeffries went on there.
Up the top. Up the top.
Okay, I'm fact checking this.
Yeah, they're so sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a Van Gogh one. Tree.
pretty sick. I like the circle ones there.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Fuck yeah. Oh, bunning snag.
So not.
In the middle of the outback.
What do you reckon? Would you sign up to go to Mars?
No, oh, if I didn't have anything going for me here, I would.
Oh, I guess
so
so.
you go
Like-
Because remember they had that thing when they were like, "Oh, sign up, and we'll choose." Oh, it ended up being almost like a scam where they were asking people for money to move to the next level. But
it's
they were
like buying land on the moon.
I guess so.
It's like buying a Cybertruck. So many people put deposits down for that, and I still haven't seen one.
Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Who the hell would take that to like work?
Oh.
Expensive.
I would. It's pretty sick.
It is sick. That's why it's
Yeah.
a problem.
So anyway, you
How
sign up
much
to
is
Mars?
it?
Or?
Anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Would you go to Mars?
I
How long does it
think,
take to get to Mars?
millions of people signed up for it.
I heard a
But
stupid...
they were saying it's a one-way mission.
Yeah, it would be. Like, it'd
Yeah.
be way too
Right.
expensive to
So
like.
all these people are like, "Fuck Earth, I'm going to Mars."
Yeah, how do
There's
you?
nothing to.
You would be.
sustain you
You'd
there.
go there as a slave, like basically to build
Yeah,
for the next lot of people to build.
You'd probably
to
die
the
on the way
next-
there.
7 months.
To get there.
To get there, I thought it was
About
like 3.
7 months.
I thought it was like 3 years, or some shit.
Oh well, it could be.
I
Depends
thought
on
Mars was 3.
at what time you get released.
Oh, well, everyone's got...
4 years to get to Mars. Why does it take 4 years to get?
Yeah, this probably it doesn't.
Depends who's rocket, NASA or Elon. NASA,
Yeah.
NASA runs on unleaded.
How quickly are you flying?
NASA runs on a green screen.
Elon's just lithium batteries.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Mm.
Nothing at all. Can't deal with you.
Well, they think Stanley Kubrick did the first moon landing
Yeah.
because he did. There was a similar technique that he used in 2001: A Space Odyssey to make a backdrop with an ape scene or something, and he did do a moon scene as well.
Oh yeah.
But they think if it was faked, it would have been by him.
I was
And then-
thinking... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, they
finish
linked it back to The Shining, where it said, "All work, no play makes whatever his name is makes him
All work,
a
no
dull
play.
boy
Yeah,
or something."
yeah.
And they were saying that all actually stands for A11 for Apollo 11.
Oh,
But
they can
anyway.
make anything out of
Yeah.
it. Didn't the number on the door of the hotel or something represent something to do with the moon
Not Buzz
landing?
Aldrin.
I don't know. I don't know, but it was interesting.
Apollo 11. Is that the one that landed on the moon first?
I don't know. I was literally
Must have
thinking
been.
this the other day when I was driving, and I haven't done any research since to look back at this
Nice.
thought that I had.
Oh come on, mate.
But
That's
how,
why it's called.
how is the moon... Like, how's the photo taken?
Yeah, so
Because I was like, well, to get
It-
the photo of him stepping out of the thing, wouldn't someone have to jump out to take the photo?
Wasn't it in
There
front of
was-
the shuttle or something?
so the first footsteps I think were taken from in the capsule. They filmed him going out, and then later on they were
Oh,
filming.
okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense then. All right.
But they were also showing that
I gotta
some
stop thinking
shadows
while I'm
cross,
driving.
which
Yeah.
they were saying that doesn't make sense because there would have been two sets of light, but there's only sun.
So they reckon there was reflection off the fucking bug they landed in, because it was all like foil and shit.
Anyway,
The reflection off that was providing. a
I don't know
second
what's
light
real
source.
and
No,
what's...
but that foil wouldn't give you a clear shadow.
Nah,
My biggest issue is how clear the photos are.
I think they've been high def for like.
I think the iPhone 11's been out for longer than we think.
See if these survive space.
Isn't there something about the flag as well?
Yeah,
it
like
shouldn't be...
waving,
Yeah.
But apparently it was wired. It went up, and then there was a wire across to hold it up. Because
Yeah.
why would you put
It
your
couldn't-
flag on there? It was just going to sag, and no one could see it. I don't know.
That
Like,
makes sense.
I know the moon's real, right?
Do you?
Because I can see it with my fucking eyeballs.
Are you sure?
Can
So
you?
yeah,
Are you sure?
stop making me.
Have
say
you-
Wait,
this.
Westy said the most, like, we were driving the other day and the sun was in his eyes and we're just like, oh, put something over the window so you can't see it. And he's like, oh, and then it was silence for a good 30 seconds and he's like, you guys know the sun's not actually that big, hey? And we're like, what? And he's like the sun, it's a lot bigger than what we can see. And we're like, Yeah. And he's like, I was just making sure you guys didn't think it was that small.
How old is it?
So good.
He's 5.
5. That's good. That's awesome.
The other day, so he was 4. They've been like they've finished now, but they were learning about space for like the past 3 weeks, and she was like explaining what an eclipse was. I'm like, how do you remember all of that?
Yeah.
Because it goes into that's the first thing that they go, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Didn't we have a lunar eclipse recently? The red moon or something?
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Fully forgot about it. Yeah.
Oh no, it was just the blood moon.
blood moon.
Big blood moon, yeah.
Wasn't that something to do with like?
Well, that would be the shadow of the Earth, but not hitting it like an eclipse.
Okay, that's weird. Why does it go red? Just red shift. Whatever that means.
Because of the photons.
Explain it, man.
You know, red is like the slowest light.
Yes.
So yeah,
We'll end it there.
I don't want to give you the wrong. I'm not a science teacher.
Isn't
that's
that
the
isn't
problem.
that how they know how fast shit moves away? Because if like a star is glowing red, it's because the light waves aren't. Fuck, wait.
Dude, we should not.
No.
we should not try to explain
You know
it.
this.
I don't know.
Yeah, like so different light waves
Yeah.
are different like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Frequency.
In a couple,
Frequency.
in a couple
Right.
of years, I might have
Yeah.
to teach physics, so eventually I'll
Yeah.
just update you
So-
guys when I learn it.
So when they say
properly.
redshift is like if it's moving away further, it stretches the wave out and it has.
Oh, it's like the Doppler effect of
yeah,
light.
it's like sound. So
Right.
when an ambulance, like if an ambulance
Yeah,
go past,
that's
it goes
Doppler
meow
effect.
meow 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 because like the sound waves are still coming at you at the
They're
speed
almost
of
being
sound, but they're
stretched,
going
yeah.
slower.
Yeah.
So it's same with light. So like if it's red, it's moving away faster, or vice versa. Or if it's blue or something, it's like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
super interesting.
That tripped me out the other day. I was working out at Ipswich, and obviously they've got like the fucking jets and shit out there. And I was working inside, and I just heard this massive roar, and I ran outside, but I couldn't see anything. And then like,
When did they drop me off in Tasmania?
yeah, and then like I don't know, 20 seconds later, the plane was on top of me, but the sound was like over there.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
How weird is that? Eh?
That's trippy as
cool.
fuck.
The other day we were in the backyard and Josh was on the trampoline and we could hear the plane. He's like, he goes, hear it? Hear it? He always says that when he can hear like something that he doesn't know what
Yeah.
it is, like a siren or something. He's like, hear it? And I'm looking up, I'm like, it sounds like it's there. And there's like this little jet over in the corner there. And I'm like, oh, there it is. It's an aeroplane. And he's like, pick me up. So he wanted to get closer to it. So I'm like, I'll play the game. Yeah. So super weird.
It is weird.
What trips me out is when they're like, check out this galaxy from this part of the universe, and it has a fucking planet that has this mineral on it. That it's like, how the fuck would you know any of that?
That's hard to know because they're so deep into it. And if you see the actual photos of it, not the artist's impression or whatever, you're
Yeah.
like, this just looks like
Yeah.
a mole
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
on
it's,
someone's
it's
back.
legit. It's like a yellow glow, and they're like, we know from this here that it's got like 60% aluminium and fucking 40% methane raining gas into the core of, and they're just going to all these details. And you're like, well, how do you know any of that?
But
Do
it's
they
also
collect
weird.
samples? No, because you can
No,
figure
no,
out
they're
what.
so far away you can't collect.
Yeah, as in like when they view like distant
Oh.
galaxies and they
Yeah.
go, there's a
a
planet.
1,000 light years away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there's aliens?
Yes.
I don't know about aliens, but I probably
Yeah.
By
it's
the
it's
word alien,
It's
you
like
mean just other life?
probability wise, there's definitely other life.
Yeah, which is alien to our life, so we call
but
it
what's your
aliens.
thoughts on that though? Is it like the whole lame thing? Like there's a fucking grass species on Mars or something?
Yeah,
like that's
it
life.
could be
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Mm.
that is
I'm
life,
talking
yeah.
like
Bacteria.
bug-eyed,
big
like
eyes. And
yeah.
Like
That's where
future humans.
that's where it all started. There.
I don't know. What's the fucking paradox? Fermi's paradox. So like if they exist, why haven't we seen them or whatever?
Exactly. Where are the aliens?
Like
yeah.
if the possibility of them
Well, they
existing
know that we're all
is so
retarded.
high,
Yeah.
why haven't we seen them?
the possibility is certain, but why haven't we seen them? Pretty much like that.
They're like we've been around for
Why do you
how
feel
many?
so important? Remember the very first thing? You're like, why do you think you should survive?
Ego.
Yeah, that's it. Like, why is it? You know, we've been around for like a couple thousand years. The universe has like been for billions of years. The chance of us existing the exact same time as something else is actually really low. So maybe we don't exist at the same time as another life.
Okay.
And what's the chance of them being advanced enough to reach us, as well as us being advanced enough to reach them? And like path crossing are just so unrealistic that maybe that's. Or we're in a simulation, and when you're designing a video game, you don't design the
Stop
entire
it.
universe because we're never going to get there. So it's just a render. It's just like
Stop
I
it.
think that's
that's all
probably
we'll
it.
ever see.
Or if it is a simulation, then the characters in the game never see the creator or the player.
That's it. Like Mario, right? He's jumping around. If he has a conscious, he's looking at the background. The blue sky is nothing. He can never get there.
You can get to the blue sky. You fly off the screen.
I brought it up a little while ago, and I'm pretty deep into the rabbit hole now.
Oh,
Simulation theory.
I think Area 51 is like the portal to get out of our simulation, and that's why they don't want us to go there.
Let's go.
Could be. We don't know.
I think it's just a
I
military.
think they just do a lot of experiments there. Like Bob Lazar,
they
he
could
said
be big
he
game.
worked there. He said he worked there, and he's like, they actually had
I believe
alien aircraft.
Yeah.
anti-gravity thing?
Yeah.
They even admitted in the fucking. I don't know if it was a distraction, but they admitted
During COVID.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were like, we have craft not of this world, or whatever their words were.
Yeah.
It's like, what does that mean? But at the same time,
It's a really cool
I don't
art piece.
Yeah. Now put
know.
your chin diapers back on.
It's probably just to try to keep people alive, like that are sitting there having to stay indoors and like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, 'cause
Armageddon.
wait, I
there's
won't now.
aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
Like if the world was ending, they for sure would have to not tell anyone because people would just fucking lose it.
Yeah,
They do that every like 5 years. They're like, oh, the world's gonna end. Mayan calendar, Millennium
Clickbait,
Bug,
yeah.
all this shit.
Remember
No, but if like it was actually ending.
Jason Segel was in a movie.
I don't think I'd believe it.
Cool. I forgot what the movie was called, but it was based on like they officially detected the soul leaving the body when someone dies. They had proof that the soul exists and it can leave the body, and they detected it. So then there was
Is this
just
a movie?
Okay. It's Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother. It's like a serious movie, and it's based on that. And so when that information got out, there was mass suicide worldwide, and the population went down to like a couple million because like everyone was like, "Fuck, there's something better," so everyone just started killing themselves.
You don't know if there's something better though.
That's it. So, but they like just the fact that people figured out that the soul goes somewhere. It's like, well, something else was happening. So,
I think it was a documentary that I saw that they measured when someone dies, they lose 23 grams, something like
shit.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
that's when they shit themselves.
Wait, hang on, no. Wait,
20
to measure 23 grams, you would have to die while you're on a scale.
Yeah,
Quick, he's dying.
yeah. They probably had some old lady on a thing. 21.3 grams.
Wow.
Okay.
21. Like instantly.
One of the sister.
Oh.
One of the.
That's
one of the.
come
six.
on.
oh,
One
That's
of-
exactly what he said. They shat their
Yeah, he
pants.
shat himself.
No, because then it'll still be on the scale.
Why? What did they say it was?
He dropped the syringe he was holding.
there's a lot of reading here.
We'll just
Okay,
go the
the
highlighted
results.
part at the top. Lost weight, but put the weight back on.
Wait, and this was in dogs. None of the dogs lost any weight after death.
I don't think your soul would. I even wrote soul.
Who was it? Who? I think it must have been you, actually. We were talking about how
Scales were not finally adjusted.
data like
Okay.
Oh, data.
weighs.
Weighs something. But I
Oh
think
yeah, the whole internet
So
weighs
crazy.
like 5 grams or
So
something.
crazy.
cherry or something. But then you explained to me like, because I was saying like if I delete all the songs on my iPod, thousands of songs, it would technically weigh less. But then you're explaining bits to switch on or off. So you've got the same amount of memory in your phone. It's just how much of that memory is manipulated to form a useful thing. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
you're charging your phone every night, so you're putting energy into it. So energy might weigh something like almost it's negligible.
Isn't it like a
when
charge
you
phone
take
versus
the
a flat
whole
phone?
world that has trillions and billions
Yeah.
and bajillions of terabytes, that negligible amount starts becoming.
But you're talking about like charge and energy versus data, right?
Yeah, because electrons
energy,
weigh
yeah.
something, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Because I reckon it's like the internet would be a cherry.
Yeah, it'd be super light. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just eating that cherry.
No internet for you. Oh. It's like Adam, don't eat the apple.
I'm pretty, sure,
It wasn't Adam.
God damn it, Adam!
Oh,
We're gonna start again.
I'm pretty sure that's the whole plot of Wreck-It Ralph.
That's Eve.
what do you mean?
Isn't that what happened?
He wants to escape the video game and be a hero.
Or is it Wreck-It Ralph 2?
I don't know. I've seen that one.
Yeah,
I don't watch
it must be
sequels.
Wreck-It Ralph 2. Something about like the internet just starts like dissolving behind them, and they're all just jumping through video games.
It's
and
because
stuff.
Ash ate the cherry.
Yeah, exactly.
I love cherries, man.
Oh, that's the cherries
But-
at the shop the other day. I wanted to get some.
I think were we talking about simulation theory?
Probably.
No.
I think it's legit. Like, it's so.
Again, none of us know anything about
I know,
anything.
like,
I do. I know a fair
I
bit
know a
about
little bit, but like, I think
It's a very confident statement.
I've heard enough
Hang
people
on, wait.
talk.
You changed the statement from "I know a bit" to "I've heard
Yeah,
a lot."
no, I was confirming what I was saying.
Okay.
I was fixing up what I just said. I've heard enough smart people to talk about it to convince me that it's like probably the most likely thing. I think.
Oh, simulation. Right.
Simulation
But-
thing. Like, it's anything that makes sense, right?
But I get like
Surely. Like,
That's because we can relate it to something.
well, when you think, like, because obviously humans are just designed to always need an answer to any question. So we can't just be like, maybe there just is no answer.
Yeah, but religion does that to people.
Exactly. That's what religion is. Like, we've made answers for everything.
Yeah, the answer is it's the God thing.
Yeah, and then the God thing is like, okay, well, God created everything, blah, 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 blah. Maybe God is the simulation creator. Like, when people say simulation, they just think, ooh, VR and the Matrix and all the fucking woo-woo shit. And it's like, take the word simulation and
This
apply
is
that to
wireless
religion.
simulation.
Yeah. Like, apply that to religion, apply it to every theory we've had. It sort of just makes sense that, like, well, it is. Like, it's something, right?
what?
Everything is something.
Oh gosh.
So we have to be, like, it's just, what do you call it? You're going to name it something. It's like,
Matter.
let's call it the simulation.
But it doesn't have to be something.
Everything is something.
That's your mind being like, it has to be something, but your mind's not
But like-
everything. It is everything to you, but not to me.
Yeah. Oh.
So
How
this-
do you
so
survive?
this entire, like, every existence is all in my head, and like, you guys are all fake and shit. But then it could be you. I'm the fake.
But I
you.
think it is all real, but your ego won't let you accept that.
What if you
once
just
you're
came
dead,
to,
that's it.
What if you just came to that realization and we all just dissolved into thin air?
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah, like this is all a dream or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's my
Matrix
dream.
is such a good movie.
Oh, dude.
I've never seen it.
I still think that.
Bullshit.
There's no way
Oh
you've never
my
seen
gosh.
the Matrix.
Okay, no. Number one,
Nah.
unreal. Number two, okay.
Yeah, the
number
rest of them
three,
weren't
give up.
very good.
I like them all.
No, they were pretty good.
I'm like,
8 or 9s, but the first one was a 10 for me.
I got
I'm-
I got the gist again.
No.
A lot of green numbers. And
You
you
did
know-
not watch The Matrix.
do you know?
I
this
wish
psycho,
I never watched it so I could watch it again.
Yeah, this psycho will be sitting in a movie, get bored, and look up the ending because he doesn't want to watch the ending.
That's insane.
Next thing, you'll be marrying a doll.
Yeah, that's worse than the doll lady.
It's like, this is a bad path of psycho.
Have you never seen The Matrix?
Nah, never.
Oh my
The Matrix
god.
is unreal, and I think that
You need to
that
film a
is it.
reaction. You need to watch this movie.
Watch party?
Yeah.
The problem is, I'm so scared now. Does it not hold up? Have you seen it recently?
Yes. Oh, well, it holds up for me all the time
Yeah.
now. And they still have pretty good graphics.
If you had
So-
the Men in Black, what's that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you
I
do that
would.
to you so you could
Fuck
watch
yeah.
The Matrix?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Spoon isn't real.
I'm assuming that's a line from the movie.
No,
No, I think
that's-
I found
No,
it.
no, that's in.
If she's bending the spoon, it's like,
Don't.
you're not.
Don't.
You're not bending.
No,
the
no, no.
I'm
You can't
not,
say
I'm
that.
not gonna. I'm not gonna
You're
watch.
bending-
You will.
You
You
are.
have to
You
watch
have
it.
to. It's one of the greatest movies ever.
Well, you gotta
You're
watch
never
it.
going to make it on comedy.
No, yeah, totally.
Every comedian that cracks a Matrix jokes around you, you're just like, ha ha ha.
yeah, pills.
Yeah, yeah.
We red pill black.
Oh yeah, isn't there a blue?
Oh,
a
you
blue
know,
and a red pill
oh
or
my
something?
god, all the memes have come back into
Yeah.
like me. Your mind
Whoa.
will explode.
Yeah, you'd be like, I understand now.
Every Matrix
You'd be
reference
like that
ever
meme
made,
where it's
you
like-
don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I get it.
No, you don't get it. You
What
don't
else is there
understand.
to get other than the pills?
Okay.
The green
The
and
pills
black.
Again, no, wait, wait.
Green and black
Wait,
rides.
let's hear James's.
Yeah.
Give us a
Yeah,
rundown of the
tell
Matrix.
us what the Matrix is about.
Tell us in a
detail,
rough,
go.
okay, in a rough like couple sentences. What do you think the Matrix is start to finish?
Okay. I'm assuming they're living in some sort of alternate reality, right? And then it's something to do with all that green and black coding. And there's something. He's
triggered someone.
I'm offended.
There's an error in
Binary
the
code.
coding that they've got to try and work out.
Keep going.
And then bad guys come and shoot them, and they do the like flippy thing.
So you don't have to watch the movie. Don't worry, you got
Okay,
it.
so out of all
And then
that,
at the end, they go, "Do you want the red pill or the blue
At
pill?"
the
And one
end?
of them kills you.
okay, so out of all that, right? The one thing you got right was the bad guy shot at him, and they did the thing, and you saw that in the trailer, and that's it. Everything else was wrong.
Yeah.
You have a pretty good idea of kind of what it's about, but it's all wrong.
Yeah, wrong one.
It's like a good explanation, but it's wrong.
The-
The pill thing happened at the start.
happens
Don't
at
tell
the
him.
start. Shit.
Yeah, it's like he had to choose. Like, do you
Don't.
want
What are you telling him? He needs to watch.
You gotta
I'm not
watch
going
it.
to watch it now. after
You
all.
have to watch. Maybe you're just fucking with us.
James
But
has not
if
seen
you
No,
haven't seen it,
I've never seen it.
you need to watch it.
That's like saying you haven't watched The Simpsons.
You need
I've
to
watched
take.
The Simpsons.
You need to take the day off work because you're going to need the rest of the day to recover.
You'll need to watch it and then watch it again.
Oh, if you want to get down rabbit
Fine.
holes, go down that rabbit hole. The Matrix.
How many
It's
is there?
so
Three.
Yeah,
Three.
fuck.
Well, there's a fourth one
But
now.
you don't have to watch the other ones. Like,
The first one, just watch the first one.
just
Yeah,
the first
first
one is fine. They didn't need to make the others, but they did, and it was stupid.
No,
I think-
they're fine too, but just watch the first one.
I'm probably not going to watch it.
What's
What
wrong
the
with
fuck?
you?
Do you ever watch film?
Oh my god.
Do you watch movies?
Yeah.
I told you,
The
just
ones
look
I
at
want
the
to.
ending.
The ones I want to.
Well, do you need to know the ending?
Is this a
of the Matrix?
protest? It's like, I won't watch it because everyone wants me to watch it. I'm not going to watch it.
Basically.
Yeah.
I do that with series.
Oh, you shouldn't
Yeah.
watch it.
I won't watch Game of Thrones because every...
I haven't seen Game of Thrones, so
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Come
watch
on.
if you watch The
I'll
Matrix,
watch
I'll
the
watch
hour
Game of
and a
Thrones.
half.
That is no wait. That is a big commitment. There was many
Yeah.
hours of
I'll
Game
watch
of
the
Thrones.
first season.
That's still many hours.
That's fine.
First season's the shittest one.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Get out of my
it
face.
is.
Just
Oh,
letting you
fuck's
know,
sake.
went up high and you left me hanging. It's on camera.
Oh, sorry.
I can't
Never
wait to
seen
watch
Game of
that
Thrones.
No, I was watching his reaction. So you've seen Game of Thrones where you won't watch fucking Matrix. That's
But
like
it
one
took me-
episode.
it took me ages to get into Game of Thrones.
Okay,
This is a movie.
This is
you just
weird
have to
'cause I've
watch
seen both.
one.
Of all the shit movies you've watched, you haven't seen the good one. Have you seen, what other, like...
Have you seen Forrest Gump?
Bits
I
and
know the
pieces.
story.
Tell us what Forrest Gump is about.
There's so many...
All right, this
No,
podcast
sorry.
is now called James Explains Movies He's Never seen.
I'm pretty sure that's another Hamish and Andy bit.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never heard this.
Forrest Gump, he runs and the things fall off his legs when he's running because he's running away from the bullies.
that in the trailer too?
He meets Jenny.
Okay.
Then he goes to war.
I love you, Jenny.
Yeah. And then his life's a box of chocolates.
Oh, that's so
He comes back from war. Jenny has AIDS. He gets AIDS.
You missed all about Bubba.
We need to do movie reviews.
Jenny has AIDS.
Doesn't she have AIDS?
No, she died of cancer, I'm pretty sure. But
I don't know.
I
No, it
thought-
was AIDS.
Oh, sorry. You know more
He
than...
didn't get it, but yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
It was the first movie I watched at the cinema when I was like 5. I'm too
Really?
young to watch
Oh
Forrest Gump.
shit.
That's a deep
My
movie
one was
for
Liar,
5.
Liar.
What are they doing?
Have you seen Liar Liar?
No.
Yeah, that's so
What?
Have you? Oh, this is amazing. I actually support this.
good. Well, you know, what do you think Liar Liar's about?
Have you even heard about it?
Wait, is that the one where
Jim Carrey.
he can't lie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces.
That's
of that
like
as
Yes
well.
Man.
How do you watch bits and pieces of things? I don't
I
understand.
feel like Mum
Yes
was
Man?
watching it
Yes
one day.
Man.
Oh, he has to say yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Mum was watching it, and I was just poking my head like in and out.
It's like, all I know is the pen is blue.
A goose.
I'm busting for a piss.
Okay.
All right,
No.
we'll keep talking about movies that James probably hasn't seen.
Man, there's
he's
so
gonna
many good
He's going to
movies.
keep going.
I don't know.
I don't care. We haven't hit 2 hours yet.
We normally.
You gonna fall asleep on the toilet?
I hope so.
No, he's going to go in and read Liar Liar. Wait, what's this about?
I absolutely hate the smell of rum.
Really?
And
Why?
bourbon and
Oh, really?
whiskey. Yeah.
Why?
I got really drunk off it one night.
Oh,
One night.
bourbon, rum, and whiskey.
Yeah, I mixed a whole bunch of shit, like Canadian Club, all this bourbon and
that
shit,
makes-
and
makes
oh
sense.
man, it was so bad.
Was that Captain Morgan? You like that?
Oh, it's on the shelf. if you
Only
want
because
that.
it's like the only thing I'm familiar with.
Why didn't you?
You, you will like this. James, you'll like The Matrix. Trust me.
Rum brings back good memories.
I like rum and whiskey.
What good memories?
Just the memories
Of a
I can
pirate?
remember. Just being in my youth and like having fun and shit and friends and stuff.
Which I don't have
Back
anymore.
when you had them, yeah. Back when you had a lie.
You know when you drink something you haven't had in years and you're like, oh, I remember going to that fucking open house and like
Oh, right.
passing out
Sensory
in
like.
some dude's garden.
No, I don't.
Yeah, every time I
Sensory
smell
trigger.
rum or bourbon or whatever, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna
So
remember all
interesting.
the vomiting I did.
How long ago was it? Like a long time
Oh,
ago?
12 years
And
ago.
it still makes you feel sick.
I get that with Tui's Extra Dry. Just that's because that was always the last thing I'd be drinking on a night out. Because like to say Ted's at the bar was so easy. So it's like
Because you couldn't speak.
because you're just like you're just white girl and you're like Ted's, and they give you a Tui's Extra Dry and it's just that crisp fucking or that dry.
I do
Love the
remember
trick straight rum.
trying to seem like I wasn't drunk. You would have to open your eyes more.
And you just look.
Yeah, you just look at him like, I'm ready to come in.
Pretending
But my
to not be
mate-
drunk was always a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
My mate, I don't know, he had a sinus issue. I don't know if I said this already. He had a sinus issue, so he like would swell a little bit in his face.
When you drank.
And he was sober. He would not get let in. They'd be like, how many have you had? He's like, none. And they're like, nah, mate, just have a couple of waters and come back.
You think
And
they
I
get-
would be like 2 jugs down, like swaying, and he'd be like, yeah, you can come in. It was so funny, but he's just like, it would just look like he's like dopey or whatever.
You think these days they would breathalyze you at the door if they had any suspicions? Or you could say like,
I don't think I can do that.
if they were gonna like reject you entry
You could
because they
submit to,
thought
like, an
you were
optional one, right? You'd be like, no, test me, I'm fine.
or
I don't
they
think they do it, but I guess they could.
They could say like, we're not letting you in, and then you could protest, right? But to protest, you have to
Bring
pay
your little
$20,
ticket.
and they'll breathalyze you. But then I suppose they would just tell everyone they can't come in, so they could make cheap money.
$5.
$5.
Even still.
Yeah, that'll be some riots.
Yeah, true.
Or people will be like, test me, bro, check it out.
I want to see how fucked I am. Test me on the way out.
They do have those in the toilet sometimes.
Yeah, see if you can
You
drive
get
it.
like a straw. But then it says they're not responsible if
Yeah, for sure not
Yeah.
accurate.
It's just a
So how many people like...
if you have to test, you shouldn't fucking drive.
Oh, yeah.
I got pulled over
That's
once.
probably a pretty fair call, eh? I thought of it like that.
You think that you need to...
Maybe I do need to watch The Matrix.
It's
Te-
fucking good, man.
Technically, you're not drunk.
I don't want to build it up though.
Yeah, it's
I feel
probably
like we
ruined
built
it now.
I think
it's
society
worth
built
it.
it up. That's why I don't want to watch it.
Just watch it. Get high and watch it.
I don't want to.
Do it.
No, you want to pay attention. They got some good messages, you know.
Yeah. It's so relevant.
is
Like
interesting.
it's more and more relevant as we go on. Like as simulation theory becomes more of a like talked about topic, it's way more relevant now. And you'd be like, oh Jesus,
Jeez.
oh way onto it back in the 90s.
Do you like anime?
Not really. Like when I was
Well,
a kid.
you're gonna love the Matrix. They took a lot of elements from anime, but put it into a movie.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
anime?
right.
Like
Cartoon.
like cartoon
Japanese,
style,
Japanese
like,
cartoon.
Yeah.
like
That's
Dragon
style.
Ball Z, and all the
Oh yeah, yeah.
other stuff. You know, like in Revolutions, the third one, how they had like that big like fight and all the
Oh,
explosions.
that's
That
what
looks
turned-
like Dragon Ball Z.
How fake was it though? If it looked so
Yeah.
fake, because back then it would have looked cool.
It did look cool because
that
the
was
slow
like-
motion fist. Remember that through the rain?
Yeah, that's right.
Water
That was
drops.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James would know.
Sounds
what we're talking about.
intense.
James is like, this is my podcast, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it's good. I like it.
Nah. What else?
You know, like in... I don't know if it's Super Bowl or whatever, but like they have a play and they like stop the cameras and spin it around. That all
Yeah,
came
yeah.
from the Matrix.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because they had like a couple. They'd have like 10 cameras set up, and they'd all be recording simultaneously, and then they would link the footage together, and then I think the program would, it would composite in between, like between this camera shot and this camera shot. There could be 2 different things. It would put them together and composite what it would look like if there was cameras in between those cameras. And that's how they got that round shot.
They had more than 10, I think, but
Oh yeah, it'd be like fucking thousands.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
It's probably less than that. Somewhere in between 10 and 1,000.
I haven't seen
That
it
is
yet,
true.
but I was at a show on Thursday night, and they were talking about some cameras you can get now, because you know how on like Instagram and shit, it'll show like a comedian doing like crowd work, and it'll chop and change between the comedian and the person in the crowd. Apparently, there's like some camera you can get now that somehow locates that person in the crowd and films them at the same time, and then you
does
can
it
chop
track your
all up.
eyes?
I don't know.
Is it a 360 camera? And you can sort of pick. It's recording everywhere.
He said he doesn't know.
I don't know.
That's
So-
Grill James.
Maybe it could be a
What do
light
you think?
guy. That
Do you
does
think
it.
how it might work is that so it's just looking at the crowd,
Yeah.
all the crowd, then you can just pick after the.
How about like things we don't know? You
Yeah.
try to explain.
So this is like James
If it
explaining
does-
movies.
yeah.
How does the camera work?
Explains everything. Yeah.
Well, it probably does pick up the eyes, and everyone else that's not talking has to close their eyes so that it just picks up that one person.
I'm sorry,
General rule.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Have you
So,
seen those?
Sorry. No.
Dang.
Yours is probably the.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, have you seen those like snowboarding guys or like the guys that have GoPros and shit? they hold the 3D camera in their mouth.
Yeah.
And it just looks
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did you on Thursday? You had a show.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to see Louis C.K. You didn't go see him.
Oh, dude.
Every comic was there. Like I saw so many people from Brisbane.
Nah, I couldn't afford it.
Oh,
Well, you had a show the same
I'm
night.
not on that teacher money.
I think it's because you have kids.
that you teach.
Yeah.
I'll teach them eventually. Oh no, then they'll watch this podcast.
Just going to tell them all about the Matrix and how your dad doesn't know nothing about it.
I know heaps about it.
Yeah,
I think I explained
clearly.
it pretty well.
But you know, like weird, the tipping point where like I'm really trying to avoid it, like where your kids know shit that you don't like have no idea about. Where you just the stereotypical old guy.
Yeah, like they grow up with newer technologies and they understand them quicker than you do.
Yeah.
Is it hard in schools? Like, can you keep up with it?
It's like me, mum, and TV.
No.
What
No.
grade do you teach?
A lot of people. Well, I teach this year. I taught 10, 11, 12.
Oh, right. So old kids.
12 essential. That's like the bottom.
12
And-
what? Sorry?
It's called essential.
Oh,
It's
right.
like the most basic
I
math.
thought they said 12 sensual.
Sensual
What class
math.
You massage your shoulders.
It's like I didn't sign up for this class.
1 plus 1.
You got it. It's two.
It's 2.
Are you ready for the answer?
These kids can't pay attention very well. You have to use experimental teaching methods.
It's the one that James and I were.
Then like head of department's like, what the fuck is he doing in there?
But essential maths is like the very basic, and it's so
all we
easy
need.
to pick up.
That's all we need. Central
It's
math.
exactly yeah.
I forgot how to do long.
They call it. You should petition the math named from essential to what we need math.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be
All you need, everything else is a bonus math.
right. Yeah. Essential plus.
Tell
Subscription service.
No ads in plus.
comes with like a free month of Pornhub.
So essentially, you
Yeah.
could pick up pretty easy,
Yeah.
and if they paid attention, they would all get A's if they tried. But then when you start going into general, is trickier because it's more. It's not as essential. It's essential plus.
Plus letters.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's methods and specialist, which is the hard.
Why did it change to?
That's
It was like
BC,
A, B, and C.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see. It's so much easier.
Essential.
We had
But then
A,
pe-
B, and C, and then provocative maths.
Yeah, but
which I was in.
people were failing
That's
English too
essential.
much, and they're like, we can't just do A, B, C anymore. We got to put them into words.
Math shouldn't have letters in it.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was in. That was my argument with English class. We had either English or English communication, I think it's called.
Yep.
And like English was just like read this book and write a fucking book review and Shakespeare and all that bullshit, and just I could not do it. So I just got pushed down to that, whatever the vocational one was, and it was like write a resume.
Too
Draw out,
basic.
yeah, it was like draw out a radio station schedule. And it was like shit, like life skills. I was like, shouldn't everyone be in this class?
Yeah.
Like it had nothing to do with really English. It was just like life skills. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Whereas-
Never learned how to
whereas
spell.
English was like history essentially, right?
Yeah, it was basically
And
like
like
just
grammar and all this
yeah.
like extra shit.
I mean, we probably learned that shit. I wasn't listening, but
I was thinking the other day as well. Imagine
So that's
how,
like uni.
imagine how pissed off people from like our generation who went to uni and stuff to be journalists would be now. Like that the
Right.
four of us can just get microphones now
yeah.
and like be journalists.
And reach 3 people.
Yeah. One of them is you.
Oh, we met one the other week.
yeah. Yeah, we
Oh, no,
just
that was
do-
the guy with the crystals,
Rocks.
not the crystals, the open.
Oh,
Let's just,
Troy,
call,
yeah.
let's just call them crystals. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Is this your real job? That's the same like in music industry, I guess, right? With like, so as recording shit gets
Yeah.
cheaper and like,
Straight up.
If you're good in the music or even stand up,
Why'd you look at me?
Well, everything's
if you
becoming.
were good,
well, I haven't seen you, so I don't know, but you can make it.
Well, like
Yeah.
to make music now is so easy. To do stand up now, like you got the internet. You didn't have that 20 years ago, where you could just like memes are literally stand up, right?
Not literally.
Like not literally. but
well,
like,
literally now.
they are
you,
jokes.
you can see
How about this?
like some memes are just
we'll
like,
sign you up for the next open mic, so you just get up there and read
do
memes.
memes.
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
it'll
you
work.
guys seen The
I think
Matrix?
it could work.
If I got up and said, I'm not much of a stand-up. I'm gonna read you guys some fucking memes, and everyone be like, we all love memes.
But you'd have to have
Don't you have to
like
see
a
the
folder of
memes?
pictures as well.
Yeah, what
Yeah, I'll
about
do
your
it.
own memes or just
Yeah,
memes that exist?
Okay, here's memes I made.
You'd be adding.
I've made memes. I made a meme that went viral.
Nobody's doubting.
Oh yeah,
that.
how viral?
So it was a Bunnings meme.
Okay.
So it was like I took a photo of like a dude jerking off over all these chicks' faces, and I took
An actual dude, you took the
didn't take
photo.
no.
Alright,
I screenshotted the photo, and then I put like I photoshopped him holding a Bunnings snag, and then all the girls were just like
Oh,
this, and then
nice.
I wrote these. It pops up when you Google it sometimes, but it's been like 10 years.
Was this on Reddit?
No, it was just on Facebook.
Okay.
And so I photoshopped his junk as the Bunnings sausage and like all the girls under it. And I'm like, these girls are fanging for a Bunnings snag, whatever. Anyway, a friend of mine had a clothing brand and he's like, you should like waterprint that fucking my brand.
Oh, yeah, I found it.
You found it? Can you send it to James?
Yeah, it's this one.
Was that yours?
Yeah, and to prove it's mine.
Shit.
Okay, to prove it's mine, see the girl closest. She has a Shred Life logo under her eye, so it looks like a tattoo.
Oh,
so that's Shred Life,
nice.
who Liam from Shred Life, who I like talk to and shit. He goes, put that there. So like, you know, it's so anyway,
Wow, that's cool.
Look at us,
Yeah, people
for a
spend all
Bunnings
their
snag.
lives doing this stuff.
sponsored
I had,
by
um,
Makita. What? So Makita's sharing it.
No.
So I made that. I fucking made that.
Nice, man.
No credit. See what I mean? Like you
So-
can make jokes, right? They go viral. No one knows. That's what Rogan keeps saying. Like, no, these memes are fucking awesome. They're like stand-up bits, but you don't know who to give credit to.
Well,
Yeah,
imagine this.
okay.
You get up on Monday night and just say to the crowd, poor
Oi.
girl's starving for a Bunnings snack. With no context.
And then I just jerk off at everyone.
I had a bit of a hit on Reddit once. You know Kickstarter? There was like a thing where you could like, if you have an idea for a product, you can pitch it and people can give you money for it. And then when you make the product, the people that have given you money for it, you send
Yeah.
them the product. And then-
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he was explaining Kickstarter.
people, the other two viewers
Oh wait, so that was your idea?
that don't know. No.
Ah.
No, but the meme was, I found,
Okay.
so lost.
I understand now.
sorry, it wasn't really a meme. It was just a Reddit post. It was a guy that was trying to start a little RC plane,
Okay.
but it was a petrol one, so he had to
Yeah.
like hit the blade. But
Yeah.
he was kicking it down, right? And my title was, trying to kickstart a plane. What could go wrong? And then the reason I think it got like a lot of upvotes was because first of all it was kickstarting a plane, and people were like Kickstarter. And then other people were thinking that it was a loop because he kept doing a similar kick every time. And by the end of it, he actually kicked the plane and it broke in half.
That's just like the Tesla glass thing.
I don't think you'll find it though.
it doesn't look like it.
I'll have to send you the link. But it was, I was like, oh shit, like you hit a few points. And like all these different people are like, oh shit, it gets attention. So like, guys, anyone can do it.
Anyone can make it.
That's the point.
Motivational.
I still have it on my thingo.
Start a plane.
History? I don't remember how to fucking do it.
You say Kickstarter plane, all I can remember is that old video you made of you. Fuck. With that
Oh,
air
it's
hog.
called Stephen Plane. If you look that up
on
on YouTube.
Is it really on YouTube?
Yeah. I don't know how to
Stephen
delete it
Plane.
because I don't have access to that account.
Sounds like
I hate that.
But it could be Stevan. So you spell my real name.
Steven.
My teacher at school used to call me Stevan.
Stevan.
You have to scroll down a bit. I didn't pay for promo. Keep going. It's shitty.
What's it look like?
It could be. Oh, it could have been copyrighted at some point.
Or maybe his algorithm
song
won't
on
suggest it, whereas yours will, because you're Stevan.
Because you search it all the time.
Oh no! Put in DKSM production. Oh, just put DKSM after Stephen Plane. Yeah, don't delete it.
Too late.
Stephen Plane. Oh, there you go. Production came up. That was good. The second one. 16 years ago.
So it's not you.
It is him.
It is.
Oh, it is you.
There it is. 4.5 minutes. This is Dave, the director, telling me what to do. I'm wearing Dave's clothes there.
Oh,
This was after
it's so
work.
overexposed.
I love the filter.
This was after work. I used to work at a sushi place. Go Sushi.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. I know what you're thinking.
Filmed on a
This
Nokia.
is pretty
It's good.
pretty embarrassing.
So what are you doing?
Is it?
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's like a.
Oh, this is
gotta pay
4 minutes.
attention.
This is 4.5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, it's a whole song. Sorry.
Should we?
You play.
Yeah, so it flies over a fence, and then I'm like, oh shit, I can't get to it. What am I gonna do?
This is
And
back.
hang on, this is a pivotal
This is a
point.
peak moment?
This is a
Okay.
pivotal point when I
This
get
is like the
angry.
Matrix.
Determination. This song changes.
Matrix music. This is
Yeah.
literally
This
the
is
Matrix song.
This is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
red
So
pill,
you can
blue pill
skip it a
moment.
little bit. I had longer hair back then, not on my chest. So
Is
you
this
can
when
keep
Neo
skipping.
realizes he's the one?
Yeah, I'm the
Go
one.
forward.
You can keep going. It takes a while to climb up.
Oh,
It's so dramatic.
Use your right arrow. And then I fall over. Get to
no.
the plane. But it's okay, I'm alive.
Press right arrow. Tap tap.
And then
should I keep skipping?
I think I improvised there. You can see a little smile on my face.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know how to kiss a
This is how I learnt on a plane on an air hog.
Oh, so you're coming back to life. That's what that is.
Yeah, I got my thing. Jeans are ripped.
Ellen.
Got my shirt shoes on. And then I look to my right. I almost had a unibrow. There's a fence there.
You in
but
a baseball
I
cage?
look at the others. Oh, it's cricket. And that side's open.
It's horny.
It's almost like a completely different person.
No, I still look like that. So I have a little breakdown. I put my glasses back on.
Nice.
What did you edit this on?
I don't know what do you do. Oh, movie maker probably.
Okay.
Windows. And then I just run it off into the distance.
So basically, that's Forrest Gump.
But isn't there still like a minute left?
Yeah,
like-
there's still all the credits.
All of the credits.
All of the credits.
Cut.
Yes.
Steven.
2 credits.
Wait, who played the plane?
Oh shit, we didn't put that
Were you laughing when you wrote all this?
in. Dave did all that. There you go.
Camera.
He produced it. He
Editing,
edited, he remastered it.
Remastered.
Does it really need to do credits?
You should write posted by.
Oh shit, you should see. Oh, the other one's a bit weird as well. It's got a monkey suit in it.
Funny.
Thing
There you go.
so this was back
This
when
is
like
the second one.
this was back when like
Oh, it's an ad.
Oh, you got an ad. Are you getting paid for this?
the best thing to do was make it
Fucking
short
100%.
and sweet, right? That's what you do now. It's like make
Yeah,
this
it's
thing
like
funny
Vine.
in
Well, you
5
got 7
seconds.
subscribers.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, it's not. Is it 2?
That's Dave walking down his stairs.
Do you know any other videos from back in the day, Ash, that might be short and sweet?
Any Vine? Oh, did you guys make one?
I don't get why you hate it so much.
It's so funny.
If you did it now, you'd be fucking millionaires. No.
It's so awkward. This one's shorter.
What? Is he hostage?
It's so dumb.
When were these made?
This one's 15 years ago.
Jeez.
Took a year, but we got back into it.
So what's that, 2007?
That Vincent said.
So you have to see the first one.
Why'd you stop at 2?
This is so good. But
Were you guys like, let's skip the minute of credits on this one?
Yeah, nah, yeah.
it's just cut and copy the last one.
There you go.
Yeah, like making videos back in the early day of YouTube, you think this is funny, and then you watch them now, and it's like this is fucking stupid.
I mean, it's immortalized
But-
now.
Yeah.
That one's good.
You gotta, I thought you gotta subscribe.
I like it.
Did you subscribe?
I don't know
yeah.
if we have the
Everyone should subscribe.
Fuck yeah.
fucking login anymore.
I'll hit the bell in case another video.
No pressure.
Wait, if Dave puts the video out and he'll like get a notification. What the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, that's something fun to show.
Oh, that's so good.
That was fun.
What was your one? You know, you don't want to.
Oh, we did. My friend and myself, we just did videos like that, and they're up there.
We want to see it.
I don't know. Find one. You can find one.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Bring it up.
I honestly don't care. Like, who's watching?
Anyway,
It's on the internet. I think.
Immortalized. It's going to be on there. This in 15 years, you'll be able to see us watching a 30-year-old video.
That'd be good.
Inception. Have you seen Inception, James?
bits and pieces.
Go the second one. So this was just
This one,
yeah.
Too fast. Oh, it's like.
Oh, it's just 9 years ago.
So this is like so.
Oh, are you getting paid?
Guy.
This was my friend. Something's wrong with him, and he's acting really fast. That was the whole concept of it, and it took all day to film, and a long hair.
Oh. He's on crack. That's good.
So cringe.
Good. Just drinking water.
Oh, you.
So left hand knocked up. Nice.
Hello, doctor. Yeah, he's just moving too fast all the time. Holy shit.
The doctor told him like, oh no.
Dude, drink this. It'll make you feel a lot. Man, you've got to
Nice
see
slapstick.
this movie. It is so good. Oh, really? I've been wanting to see that movie since you mentioned it 2 seconds ago. Dude, prepare to be blown away.
There's so many like dating things in this.
I reckon you should bring it back.
Yeah, I gave him the drink. Hopefully it works. Yeah, it worked.
That's good.
What are you up to? Just drinking water!
Then you have to do outtake at the end.
We didn't do that. We didn't have any. We were perfect.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's how many subs you got?
2, me and him.
56.
Ah, keep it
Really?
like it.
Yeah, keep it going.
Hey, do we get money off that or what?
Oh my god, this is absolutely ace. Definitely keep doing them. So funny.
You let Miranda
Miranda
down.
Julie needs more videos.
She's been
Hey.
waiting.
Do you know who that
She's
is?
been waiting 9 years.
These people, she married a doll.
I need something.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's some fucking
That was good, man.
They
good
are.
ones on there.
I like them.
I don't know if it's up, but there's a solo one I did. I might be on that channel,
It's on
Now we've hit him.
OnlyFans.
and it was
Oh, actually, while you guys are on that channel,
nah, it's not on there.
This is how we.
Oh yeah, it's sugar trip.
oh yeah, I like that one.
So this was
This was one of my favorites.
It's so dumb now, but it was just me. I did it on my own, and I had to wear my girlfriend's clothes.
What? Why are all old videos like this?
Filmed on a Nokia.
Ash. Fucking love you.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
I'm just going through my memory box.
Is that an actual song?
Here comes the copyright.
Oh, yeah. You have to pull that out.
See how we go. I think you're allowed 15 seconds of a song, so hopefully Ash shuts the case every 15 seconds.
thought it was only you on this video.
Us. 15 seconds.
My girlfriend's like, I'm never leaving the house again.
Yeah.
What's amazing to me is that you posted this on the internet. Would you do that now?
That's my favourite movie. The Penguin.
My only hope is, in about 10 years' time, you're like, what the fuck's Josh watching on his laptop in there?
Sugar, sugar. Honey, honey.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
But
That's
like,
good.
That was impressive to me back then.
Yeah.
How many
It's
years
good.
ago was that? 10?
Yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 years.
Zero comments.
Zero comments.
Was your
You
inspiration?
lost
Really, I
A,
didn't
You
like
lost
that
him.
one.
was your inspiration a Christmas card when you open it?
Oh, the
It plays the
plays.
music.
Have
Well,
you
the,
seen?
the best part about that video is you're probably going to have to cut that out of the podcast.
Nah, we'll just pull the sound down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen those Christmas cards that play? I don't know if it was. I think it was a Father's Day one, but you open it, and as soon as you open it, it doesn't stop, no matter what you do. Like, close it,
really?
it just
No,
keeps
I haven't
going
seen
and
that.
going and going.
Seen those ones.
Imagine like
Get out of
porn sounds.
Yeah,
Control someone.
I got used yesterday with that fucking car crash one. Did you end up
Yeah.
watching it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was lucky. I was in the office with headphones in.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it wasn't so much you that got me. It's because him. He was like, oh yeah, and
Yeah,
this.
you
And
played into it.
So, wait, which one was it? I remember.
I sent a video and it was like of a 911 call. And once it gets to the certain part of the video, it just starts that fucking
that porn
moaning
sound.
fucking porn
orgasm
sound.
thing.
So I sent it to these guys and I'm like, oh my God, this part where the kid is so sad or something. So they start listening to it.
So I remember I've seen the actual video, like the.
Did you even watch the one he sent, or did you just?
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it again. I was like, I didn't want to ruin it for you, so I was like, I've seen the actual video.
Everyone's got a mate like that.
Yeah.
Have you
I
heard
used to
that
make them.
phone call? I don't know if it's recent, but this lady calls up the police and she goes, "My 12-year-old, I can't control her. She's very violent. Can you please send a squad car?" The guy goes, "Did you want us to send a squad car to shoot him?" And she's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that." So she made a complaint about that.
Fuck yeah.
That was pretty funny. What are you
The best
doing,
one's
screenshot?
the cops who confiscated
Yeah, I hit the
Weed?
wrong button.
edibles off someone, and then they took them, and then they end up ringing the police to say that they were dying because they were so high.
Oh yeah.
So if you get bad edibles,
Yeah.
you can think that you're dying. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Classic.
All right.
Anyway.
Cool.
Everyone happy there?
Yeah, we.
All right. Cheers, Steve.
What? No sign out.
What's the sign?
James usually has a sign out.
I haven't done it for like 3 weeks now.
You got
He's trying to. He did it and he regretted it, so he's been trying to phase it out.
he quotes not famous 90s songs lyrics. As a
Sugar,
sign out.
sugar.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.